They say everything is bigger in Texas, so it's only right that the Big Three comes to the Big D. 3 more games today. First, the three-headed monster, led by Kevin Murphy. Look to get above 500, but can they knock off Thre's company and that man, Michael Beasley? Then Bivouac and Gerald Green look for their first win. But the Aliens, they may have other plans. And wrapping up the day, it's the undefeated Ghost Ballers battling the defending champs Trilogy. They ain't afraid of no ghost. It's week 3 in the Big Three, and it's on right now. All right, it's week 3 in Dallas, and we are here getting it in the Comerica Center. And that man, Kevin Murphy and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, getting ready to set to take on Thre's company. Joining me in the booth, special guest Nancy Lieberman. Nancy, she can do it all. She can coach, she can play, and now you join me, and now you got to carry me because this is like, it's how we do it over here now. Ready?
We're going to be just fine. You always were a great role player.
Yeah. This is our superstar for the day. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside Nancy Lieberman. Now, Nancy, let's get into this game. First of all, Rashard Lewis out for personal reasons. How much are the three-headed monsters going to miss him?
They're going to miss him a lot. He's their leading scorer, 17.5 points a game. This is the type of guy right now. He's second leading scorer, I should say, but 68%. He's their official big in the middle. It's going to be problematic. He will be missed because of his experience and everything he brings to help, Kevin Murphy and Jonathan Simmons.
And remember, no Reggie Evans with this team this season, but they have that man, Kevin Murphy, 2021 Big Three Rookie of the Year. This season, in week 1, he had 28 points, week 2, 23, so you know that he could score. Leads the Big Three, tied with Gerald Green in scoring. And Kevin Murphy's got a lot of pressure on him today, Nancy.
Well, he does. He was a problem for us a week ago. He showed us not only could he score going to the basket, but he got the mid-range. He can take you out to 3. He's more physical than you think. And, Scal, I believe that with him being Rookie of the Year a year ago, he now feels that he is an elite player in the Big Three.
Speaking of an elite player and a newcomer, Michael Beasley dominated the talk of week 1, but struggled a little bit in week 2. How do you assess the difference between week 1 and week 2 with Michael Beasley?
Well, certainly the scouting emphasis would be take some shots away from him. He had 17 shots in the first game, 10 shots in the second game. I think he needs to get a volume number of shots to be effective. Make him a 2-point shooter. Don't let him have open 3s or 4s.
All right, let's take a look at the rosters presented by PNC Bank. Other notables, Mario Chalmers for the Thre's company, and Brandon Rush. Both these guys have to have a big night. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, but 2 newcomers, Sammy Monroe and Quincy Miller. We're going to see how they handle. Quincy Miller has played in the Big Three before. And there's Reggie Theus, obviously Sacramento Kings head coach, and first season as the head coach of the three-headed monster, getting this team ready. On the other side, Michael Cooper came over here and told us we got something on the defensive end ready, and this man knows how to play defense. Good making it to the Hall of Fame as a defensive player, and he's gonna he'll have his hands full because these guys, three-headed monsters, they can score. Let's take a look at the favorites in today's game. Three-headed monsters gonna be favored by 2.5. What do you think about that line, Nance?
I think it's a good line, but if Michael Cooper's team comes with his defense, I don't know, it's going to shake up Vegas.
All right, let's take a look at some of the rules for the Big Three. It's a little different. First team to 50 points wins. Halftime is at 25. You must win by 2. No game clock, but there is a 14-second shot clock. Free throws, 1 shot wherever you get fouled, whether it's 1 at the free throw line, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, or a 4-pointer. And the 4-point shot, all you got to do is make sure your foot is touching anywhere inside those 3 circles. All right, those are the rules, and we are set to go. I'm really excited about seeing the new players. Reggie Theus going with Mahmoud in the starting lineup his first time this season.
Well, I think he has to. You're going with a smaller, faster lineup.
You know, the three-headed monsters, their identity so much has been Reggie Evans, Rashard Lewis. Like, those guys have dominated the paint, but no Reggie Evans this year. They're kind of searching for their identity.
Yeah, well, Reggie, I think, broke his hand, and he's rehabbing from that. And he's been a force for many years in the Big Three. And you're right, he is missed. But you couple that with, you know, Rashard being not here, it's problematic as far as how big you are.
Chalmers to the basket. Mahmoud for three. That's short. Beasley with the board. And this is where Beasley likes to operate. Turns the corner, goes up, blocked by Kevin Murphy. Goes right up. Kicked out Mahmoud again. He ain't turning down any shots. In and out. Beasley at the top has the size advantage. Rush for four. No. Murphy operating in the corner. Getting to work, gets the body contact, step back, off. It's gonna be.
You're seeing right now, it's nothing really to the basket, especially three-headed monsters are looking for those quick, short jumpers.
Simmons up top, I liked him in week 2. There's another step back like you called, Nancy. That one drops. All right, away, trying to establish Beasley. Chalmers. Oh, they're looking to post up Mahmoud. Rush inside. Quick hands, and they call a foul.
You have to do that. That is a great play. You must post up a little, as we call him. There's a baby. There's a baby in the paint, and you have to make him foul you.
Lots of ball. It is a strategy that you see in the Big Three with the smaller guys. There's only 6 guys out there, so you're going to have that isolation. You're going to have some room to work.
Yeah, we did that. We did that with Nate Robinson. We did that with Justin Detman. We did that with Mahmoud. You have to be able to do that to make the coach take them out of the game.
There's a lot of ways to create advantages in the Big Three. Posting up is it's a must in this league. Mahmoud up top. Going to Murphy. Murphy on Chalmers. Chalmers moving his feet. Murphy with the hook. What are they going to call? Offensive foul.
It's a good call right there. You can't do that. I mean, we say it to our players as well. You just can't do that. You can't grab them, put your hand around them, spin like you're at the club. You can't do that. That's like a dance move.
Nancy, when's the last time you've been to the club?
I'm not a club person.
You were at one time, I know that. Beasley to the cup. Oh, in and out again. Murphy for 3, good challenge. Doesn't matter, sticks it.
Murphy does such a great job of using transition off rebounds. He gets out so quick. That's young legs.
Beasley up top, goes to the right, goes up again. This time gets fouled.
You know, when you're in this league and you're taking a look right here, see how quick he gets out and then he sets his feet. But what he did to Rush is he looked off with his eyes and Rush kind of paused. Murphy goes up for his shot.
Yeah, transition, people think in the half court there's no transition. They're wrong. You know, one of the best teams in the league, triplets, they're always looking to rebound, kick it to that corner for a quick 3.
Well, what they do is not only do they rebound, but whoever does not sprints to the corners, and they kick it out. And then, you know, you got Joe, and he's such a quick shooter.
All right, Mahmoud up top. Oh, inside, Kevin Murphy on the pick, the roll, and the finish.
That is a super play right there because of no weak side defense. Watch this play right here, right from the beginning. It's almost like you fake it, you put that soft little pick, and it's really a slip. It's a delayed slip, and Murphy goes by himself and finishes.
All right, Beasley up top. From 4. Short. Rebound Murphy. Hesitate, pull, short again. It's gonna be out of bounds. Three's company ball.
I think that has to be the strategy right now for three-headed monsters. They have to get quick shots off before they get the matchup of the bigger team of Three's company.
All right, Simmons and Kevin Murphy going at Beasley inside. Off again. Simmons. Murphy, quick release. Rush for three. In and out. Murphy looking at that 4-point line. Goes left, turns the corner, hangs, in and out, gets it back, finishes.
You got to stay in the play defensively. Murph has that ability to hang, let you come down, and then he finishes.
All right, it's going to take a timeout. Three's company's got to talk this over. They've got a lot of good shots, they're just not dropping.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many times already that, you know, Beasley and Rush have had a chance.
If Beasley gets the ball, don't send them to the open side. Send them to the defense where your help is. Right. The other thing is, don't let him stand here. Don't let him stand here and catch the ball. Make him catch it out here. If he catches out here, you got a better chance of guarding him. When he gets it in here, guys, and the help is in here, you guys got to be in here. Send them this way. Send them that way.
Can you explain what he was saying about this forcing to the help side?
What he's saying is you don't want Beasley to go away from help. You want to force him to help. And in 3-on-3 basketball, you have to send him to the middle. That's where your weak side help is. And you can stunt and get back to your player, but at least you're sending him to a crowded area.
All right, let's take a look at some highlights from Kevin Murphy.
I mean, Murph does such a good job. This is one we saw before where he pulls up, hits his three. He's quick, that was the slip. He's got, you know, in baseball they call it a 5-tool player. He's a 5-tool player in this league as well. He can get you from three, he can get you off the dribble. He's a great passer, he can rebound. He can do everything.
All right, Julian Wright checks in, goes right to the basket, gets an easy one. Good play by Mario Chalmers.
The same play they ran before. You're hoping that the tag guy, your help defender, is late, and he was with Julian.
Oh, nice stick. So that's Sammy Monroe, a new addition to the three-headed monsters. Comes in, and they say he could score. All right, here's Sammy Monroe.
Well, Sammy Monroe, he just steps in. He sees it, he's by himself, you set your feet, and you say, I am so glad you picked me up.
A lot of action yesterday in the Big Three. Let's take a look. Swaggy P, where did he come from? Nancy, we can talk about that in a little bit. Jason Richardson, he was playing at a high level. And Barbosa, he's back. Got that ring, had that warm-up game, and the Ball Hogs got a win. It was an excellent day. Week 3, day 1 in the Big Three. And here are the three standouts. Barbosa was great. Jason Richardson and Swaggy P knocking down those shots. That had to surprise you a little bit.
Well, he had not been shooting the three ball really well, and you know, we were trying to play percentage basketball with him, and he proved us wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That was big time. A lot of upsets yesterday. There it is again. You talked about the high pick and roll. That seems to be the play that's working for both teams.
Well, they do such a great job of spreading the floor and then just throwing it to the rim.
Oh, nice stick, Simmons. Simmons can play. He can guard and he can knock down shots.
Yeah, he's a tough physical player, and he could go mid-range or hit that open three.
Chalmers for three. Oh, he gets fouled.
You know, in the offseason is where a lot of relationships are created. And you'll see the foul right here. A little shot going up, and you can't. Once the shooter goes up, just leave him alone. You've done your job by contesting. But they're going to bring the fire right here.
Man, not a bad call if you think about that. It could be a three-point play where you save it. All right, let's go over the rules for the bring the fire. You can challenge a shooting foul, challenge a common foul if it's in the bonus. Two players go one-on-one and will count as a 2, 3, or 4. So if he makes this layup, it will count as 3 points. Each team gets one challenge per half.
I love it, and you should use your challenge. You use it or you lose it, and why not? There's enough fouls in each half. If there's something, maybe a mismatch of players, let's just go after it. This is a great matchup here.
Chalmers. Inside, high, and the defense prevails once again. Great challenge by Reggie Diaz.
But Monroe is a very physical guy. You know, he matches up well. He waited to see which way Chalmers was going. And then you don't foul, you just go straight up.
All right, here's Simmons up top against Beasley. Simmons looking to go to work, backing down Chalmers, push off, no call. Whoa, bad turnover by Beasley. Here's Monroe, fresh to the big three. Oh, turns the corner, easy layup.
That is a tough matchup for Mario Chalmers because the physicality of Sammy Monroe.
All right, here's Chalmers, looking to get downhill, goes up, misses. Monroe finds Simmons in the corner. Oh, turnover again. Bees elevates and gets fouled.
You know, Beasley really needs to get into the game. He's just a little too passive right now, and he needs to be able to put the ball on the floor. Something like that can get his game going for Three's company.
You know, Beasley has turned the corner but missed a few layups. You know, the one thing about the big three, if you can turn the corner, you have more room. There's less likely to be a shot blocker at the rim.
Well, it is true, but you also have to play through contact.
100%. 100%.
If you're going to get hit, so you can't come off your shot, but you have to go through your shot.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, you want to learn how to play one-on-one, you should watch the big three. A lot of these guys all can play through contact. There's Monroe with the spin. It's going to be Three's company ball.
So in the offseason, you know, Beasley is down in Miami, Chalmers is down in Miami. They're working out together. They decide, you know what, this will be good. Why don't you play in the big three? And here they are.
Knocked away by Scales.
Beasley's shooting the ball off 1 foot, and he's fading away right now. He needs to plant his feet and elevate.
Yeah, look at Beasley, he's just upset right now. You're right, 0 for 5, he's got 4 points. It feels like he just needs to slow down, like you're physically gifted. Once you get to your spot, get that contact that you talked about, go up strong. Download the exclusive BIG3 app in the App Store and Google Play Store for exclusive content, highlights, stats, and merch. Download the BIG3 app today.
You know what, and I love this conversation right here between Beasley and Julian Wright. They have to be able to work together. It's a loud arena, loud music, fans. You got to tell people what you need.
Yeah.
Julian Wright is not a mind reader, so they have not really played with each other. This is their 3rd week. What do you need me to do to set you up for success?
Yeah, the big three, I always think that, now we've seen some players come in and have an impact right away, but usually it takes a player a while just to figure out this style of play. It is different.
And remember, when the league first started, it was guys just teaming up with their friends that they played in the NBA for 10, 12 years, so they knew each other.
Quincy Miller turns the corner, gets fouled. Let's look at some roster transitions with that man, Quincy Miller, telling his coach, I got this, chill out. Rashard Lewis is going to be inactive. He's out for personal reasons. Ab Indoy, he's released. And Quincy Miller and Sammy Monroe. And so far, looks like two good additions.
Fantastic additions. And we knew we had heard rumblings after week 1 that they were going to make some changes on their roster, and they have, and it's for the better.
All right, bringing the fire right off the jump. Quincy Miller up top. Alex Scales giving up a lot. Alex Scales going to have to be physical.
Well, I think you really want to make Quincy Miller shoot the ball over you. You don't want him going around you.
Oh, Quincy Miller with the move, just without the finish.
Okay, he's not going to want to see this on video. Guys, we got to stop with this video because his family's watching, okay? I mean, you can't just rub it up against the rim.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to flush that.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
The defense prevails again. All right, here's Bees. Elevates, short with it. Miller with the board, takes it out. Looking to get into the bag. Sidestep, 3, no. Rebound, tipped away. It's going to be Three's company ball underneath. Beasley's going out. This could be a good break for him.
I think so. Sometimes you got to take somebody out, let them get their breath, see what's going on in the game. By the way, no player wants to come out.
Yeah. There's Scales off the mark. Good hustle in the corner. Feels like it's going to be three-headed monster ball. But sometimes taking like a quick break allows you to, like, okay, hold on. I just need to slow down a little bit here.
It's important, and again, from a coaching perspective, these guys are just chomping at the bit to play. You only got 5 players. You're going to have to rotate, and players and coaches got to work together on understanding.
All right, Murphy in the post. We can do work down here. Oh, they got Chalmers being a little too physical. (17-10), three-headed monsters up. Oh, inside Murphy. Great catch, great pass, great finish.
And Murphy is just so good. He's just skilled. You know, this is somebody, people don't realize that, you know, he's second in the league in scoring. Oh, that's a Kansas finish right there.
Yes, it is. Wright got out of that screen quick, and Chalmers came off that screen with a little bit of pace.
I mean, Julian Wright, I mean, he came out and he was playing ball not only when he was in college, he played for me in the BIG3. He's got tremendous talent, and he's a fantastic person.
And finishes a three-point play. All right, here's Quincy Miller on Julian Wright. Oh. Inside, Miller. Inside to Murphy. Taking his time. Man, really physical. Chalmers with another foul.
So this is how Three's company, you know, can really do a good job utilizing the fact that they only have 2 fouls. And so they can be a little bit more physical on the ball with three-headed monsters.
Oh, good job by Julian. Right. Oh, extra pass. Oh, out of bounds. Getting a little too fancy with it.
Yeah, Alex, just take the ball and put it up. There's no need for that type of pass, and I understand that it's fun. I probably led the nation in turnovers. But put it back.
Quincy Miller with a big 3. And looks back at his coach once again. What is going on with Quincy Miller and his coach today?
Quincy Miller just happy to be here.
Ooh, right behind the back, hits the deck, Scales for 3. No. Oh, here he is again. Quincy Miller up top. Short. Scales comes off the screen. Oh, just hesitates and pulls and drops it. That's a nice play.
That's a great play. You know, my favorite thing is KYP. Know your personnel. Alex Scales shot 45% in 2019 from 3. Know what he's going to do.
But when you're out there guarding, as we got a little bit of contact right now, I think the foul. Yeah, let's take a look at this. What's the foul on? There's Scales with the swim through.
Yeah.
How you calling that, Nancy?
I don't know if I saw as much contact. You know, bodies went flying, but.
A little bit of European soccer right there on that play.
Yeah. I'm giving somebody a red card.
There's Kevin Murphy, 9 points on 4 of 8, 5 rebounds. Really hasn't found his rhythm, what we've seen, what he's capable of doing, but still putting up those numbers.
Yeah, you know, he came out of the game and he started playing really hard when he first started, and then he's kind of deferred a little bit, you know, to try and get, you know, some of his teammates in the game. And he's got 2 teammates, you know, right there, you know, with Monroe and Miller.
Yeah. All right, three-headed monster taking it out. Murphy backdoor, you can't give that up.
Nope, but that's a beautiful play. Just that little pause makes the defense stop, and then Murph knows where he's going.
Three-headed monster, next point would be halftime. Three's company trying to get this thing going the right direction. Here's Beasley with a Euro step, the floater, off again. Sammy Miller. Murphy, pull-up jumper, halftime. All right, so the Three's company trying to figure this thing out. Michael Beasley got to get on track. But Quincy Miller is having a good half, 26-16. We'll be back with more Big 3 action. We really should talk about Beasley's struggles. Murphy has All right, welcome back to Dallas for the Big Three, Week 3. Three-headed monster 26, Three's company 16. Let's take a look at the Microsoft Player of the Week from last week. Elijah Stewart, 73% of the vote, and deservingly so. The man was on fire. Let's take a look at some of these highlights.
Can't wait. Here we go. Okay, Elijah Stewart, congratulations to you. You'll be playing Summer League with the Pelicans. His performance has been unbelievable. That dunk resonated all through basketball. It was actually on SportsCenter. Everything he's been able to do, and that's why that young man has the week off from here.
Each week, fans can help select the Microsoft Big 3 Player of the Week and go to big3.com or Big 3 social media accounts to vote. We will reveal the results from Week 3 this Friday. All right, so it's 26-16. You know, a lot of Kevin Murphy, and Kevin Murphy delivered.
Well, he delivered because he had 13 points. He was 6 of 10. We already showed you within the highlights his skill set going to the basket. He got the lob. He shot some threes. He follows his shot. But the problem for me with Three's company is Chalmers and Michael Beasley are 0 for 10 from the field.
Yeah, they got to figure this thing out. You're playing 3-on-3. Your star's got to deliver. You said that right off the jump. This rush up top, long two, but he sticks it right over Mahmoud Abu-Aruf.
Well, somebody has to be able to deliver some offense right now. Rush, feeling confident enough to take that.
Mahmoud up top. Murphy inside to Simmons, looking to post up Chalmers. 2 on the clock. He doesn't know it. And that's a shot clock violation.
Yeah, you have to have that clock in your head, Scal. I know you did when you were playing here. But once you make 2 or 3 passes, you're on a short clock. A short clock is anywhere from 5 seconds to 3 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of times you got to look at the other side. When he's posting up, there's a clock at the middle of the scorer's table. You got to take a look at that clock. Johnson Simmons didn't know. Here's Chalmers inside, over the top. No, battling on the boards. Goes up again and finishes. You said it right off the top. You got to take advantage of the smaller defenders.
Yeah, and they're going again. This is how they started the game, going at Mahmoud. I think it's the thing to do. But look at that. You spread the floor, and Murphy doesn't make it. But that was the shot.
Yeah, you talk about it. You watch Murphy, whether it's from 3 off the dribble, driving it, he's getting his look.
He is getting his look, but this is not a surprise. Reggie Theus has got to be able to make these substitutions and, match up accordingly. And Monroe is back in the game early.
Monroe against Beasley. Still Beasley, not a field goal. There's Chalmers. No, misses the layup. Simmons to Murphy. Murphy for 3. Got it.
See how quick it is? Rebound, kick. If you don't have basketball awareness of where your offensive player is as a defender, you're going to get burnt like that.
All right, here's Beasley. Can he get on track? Almost turns it over, goes over to Rush. Chalmers looking to do work. Gets pushed, and they got him. Murphy with the foul. Fouls are obviously a huge deal in the second half.
Yeah, Beasley just continues to struggle. And he's got to find where his shots are coming from. He knows his spots.
Another one in and out.
He's fading away. He's leaning because the defense is pressed up on him.
Oh, good block. It's a huge play as Chalmers finishes. Michael Beasley with the defense. Maybe that'll get him on track.
Well, that was a great deflection of that shot.
Kevin Murphy, jump stop. Oh, in and out. He is a good player.
Because he's so smart. He keeps it simple. He straight line drives. He dribbles at your heart and your hip, and you automatically have to open the gate, and it's a straight line drive to the basket.
Yeah, I really enjoy watching him play. Even last year, who is this guy? And you talk to Rashard Lewis about him, and he's like, yeah, this is a guy I knew I wanted him on my team.
Well, Rashard did a great job of recruiting. And then hitting your foul shots means something, because if you get into the bonus, you're taking offense away from the opponent.
All right, rush up top. 9 on the clock. Beasley going right again. Oh, there it is right there. And the difference is what you just talked about. He didn't fade away on that one.
He didn't. He planted his outside foot and elevated straight up.
There's Jonathan Simmons with a hezzy, turns the corner. Beasley with the defense again.
Beasley likes to go right, so he goes right. See how he planted the right foot and elevated straight up and comes back left. And then the defense right here, great active hands.
Murphy out to Monroe. Three, no. I'm not sure that hit the rim. Beasley running hook, and he's into this game. Uh-oh, I think they're going to take a look at this.
It hit the front of the rim.
You saw it nick the rim?
Yes.
No, they're going to take a look. They got to figure this out. All right, so there's the hook. That's not the discrepancy. Discrepancy was that shot in the corner.
Right.
Did it draw iron?
I thought it hit the front side of the rim if we have that.
All right, let's take a look. Shot goes up. Your call, Nancy.
I thought it ticked
You're right.
the rim.
You're right. He's got eyes like a hawk.
Woo, that 20/20 vision does not fail me.
Yeah, that's gonna be a violation on Thre's company. It's gonna be three-headed monster. There's the camera behind. You're right. Al, how'd you see that? From I didn't think it hit the rim.
I don't know.
Perfect angle.
The ball slightly changed its direction right there. And I think you can see it better on the first angle.
All right, here's the possession. Now they're up against the clock. Monroe, there's the corner three. It goes up and I mean, that's definitely a hit. I mean, the ball changed direction. I don't know what they're looking at. We should be playing basketball right now.
Yeah, because it changed its angle.
Correct.
You know, Thre's company's really playing well the second half. I don't have what the run is thus far.
Well, they were down by 10, and now they closed it to 5. So they're +5 in this second half.
You're amazing. Your math skills are phenomenal.
Yeah, I couldn't see the floor like you, so I had to make sure I can add things.
Oh, so you mean I should have gone to class?
Nah. I take the Hall of Fame career over knowing how to add. So no basket. It's going to be three-headed monster ball on the side. But one thing to note, Thre's company with Beasley, hey, at least he looks like he's into the game right now.
Other way.
All right, Rich Diaz, we got him mic'd up. Let's listen in.
Go get him. Go. Look inside. Look inside.
I love the aggression of this three-headed monsters team. And Reggie is saying, be aggressive, look inside, get to the rim, put the pressure on Thre's company to stop you.
Sammy Monroe, it seems like he's been a part of the Big Three forever, the way he's playing, like the pace that he's playing, it just kind of gets this league.
Yeah, he looks like a veteran in what he's trying to do with this team right now, but he's a great finisher at the rim. He's not a great shooter, but he's a good shooter, and you have to just, deal with having somebody that big and that strong.
All right, Chalmers. Over to Rush, and Rush got fouled.
It's a great way to get back in the game.
No question. It's the most underrated part of the Big Three in the second half is fouls. If you can get to the bonus and you're down by 8, you can walk that lead down so quickly.
Well, if you make your foul shot, you get the 2 points. Then if you're in the bonus, you keep the ball, you take possessions away from the other team, and you keep attacking them.
Another team knows it, because you're going to want to pull your hands back. So it's always a way of walking down leads. Murphy for 3, short. Good hustle, Simmons. Simmons in the corner, taking his time, gets a little contact, steps back, pump fakes. Oh, he gets fouled. As a coach, fouls, they just
drive you crazy,
Oh, yeah.
especially on the shot. But hey, we got to remember Simmons is only 32 years old, and he's played 4 years in the NBA. But remember, he had to pay for his way to G League training camp or tryout camp. Then he makes it with the Spurs, and remember he signed that big deal with Orlando, the Magic. Great story.
There's a lot of guys, and like so many people can just write off, like, hey man, if they're not talking about you, you're not going to make it. But there's a lot of guys that believe in themselves and have that edge, and they end up using the G League and moving on, and end up, like, I'm sure his financial future is a lot different because him going down that road and that opportunity.
But you never know who's watching you. And I'm telling you, I work with the NBA. I do TV for Oklahoma City. They're watching you. They're watching these guys.
They're watching Michael Beasley go to work right now. Good hard drive going right.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Beasley's going to end up, when this season is over, going to China, making 7 figures, and he's working on his game against some very, very talented players. He needed that.
Yes, he did. But he looks like a different player so far in this second half.
Well, he's averaging 18 points a game, and you got to make that.
Oh, good hustle by Wright. Caused that turnover. All right, there's Beasley. Started 0-8. Made his last 2. Got 8 points.
Well, I'm sure they talked about it at halftime, that he just needs to slow it down a beat, stay confident, and look for your shot.
Right on the board. A lot of active hands. Sammy Monroe up top. Taking his time. 3. No. Julian Wright with the board. Goes to Beasley. Oh, look at that. Oh, missed it at the rim.
Yeah, he's just so crafty with how he gets to the rim and moving the ball, shielding it. Right here, you see he attacks that lead foot of Sammy Monroe, keeps the ball down low, just gets you in the air, but he's got the ability to stay there just a little bit longer than you.
Yeah, I really like that, pulling that ball low in that low gather. All right, here comes Three's company, just chipping away.
And Michael Cooper told us before the game, look for our defense. We've got some stuff in our bag, and in the second half, they're playing great defense.
Oh, look at that body contact, letting it go. Michael Beasley with the board. Big possession for Three's company. Inside, Beasley going to work, spins, fades. That's got to be a foul.
Well, I like the fact that Quincy Miller was coming over to help his teammate because of the mismatch down low with Beasley. But you can't go to the player, you got to go to the ball. Those little subtle things.
You're right, and you know what? We mentioned this at the start, and that lack of discipline, Three-Headed Monsters is in the penalty. So from here on out, Three's company, who only has 3 team fouls, will shoot, and if they can make, they'll get the ball back. That's huge.
Absolutely.
And that's why you have to have so much discipline defensively in this league, and especially in the second half. Those fouls kill you. If he makes that shot, just tip your hat to him. Well,
now you're going to have an opportunity to continue to take your time and to attack the rim. Don't settle. Don't settle. Just keep attacking the rim.
Yeah, that's exactly what Michael Beasley did on that play. Little drive and spin and kiss off the glass. Monroe up top looking for the shot. Beasley in a stand looking to guard. Kevin Murphy. Contact, spins, floater, good.
So good.
And that'll be 3 down and 1 to go. Can the Three-Headed Monsters get this thing done? Kevin Murphy getting into the bag, showing you the floater. This is why I'm one of the best scorers in the Big 3.
BIG3.com. Big 3 line give a shout out to our radio partners, 97.9 The Beat and Magic 94.5. All right, Texas, who won the Big 3 t-shirt? All right, fans, make some noise for a Big 3 t-shirt toss. Let me hear you.
All right, welcome back to Dallas. Three-headed monster up 37-34. Let's take a look at Thre's company and Michael Beasley really picking up in the second half.
Well, he has. You know, you talked about the fact that he came out and he had a chance to rest, kind of see how he was being played. He's just more aggressive and more balanced and driving to the basket and squaring his shoulders to the rim instead of leaning and fading.
Yeah, a lot of fadeaways early, and now he's taking that extra time. And it is a different game. Him taking that extra tick has really worked for him in this second half. And there you see 14 points, but he scored the team's last 8. And remember, Thre's company is in the bonus, so three-headed monster might have to pull their hands back. Beasley can take advantage of this. All right, right, inside, jump hook, no.
See, I don't think that's the shot. That's a contested shot off balance.
Oh, Wright comes back, Beasley finishes, 10 straight for Michael Beasley. And you're right, Wright made up for it with the defense.
Yeah, I mean, if you drop step and you beat somebody and you go up, but to shoot over somebody for a contested shot when you got your game rolling.
Kevin Murphy, oh, comes out.
Look at this beautiful block right here. Oh, that's just crushed, and Bees goes right up. And it just leaves to those easy baskets. I mean, I love that. That's when we played basketball growing up in the schoolyards. You don't have to check it. You just go straight up.
Yeah, it makes you value the basketball, and you just can't take bad shots.
Yeah, but those are part of the rules that, you know, Cube has put in, the bring the fire. The eliminating all the foul shots, but giving them value, and to be able to play straight up basketball. That's what makes the Big 3 so fantastic. It just makes you feel like a kid again.
Yeah, when Cube talks about how he loves like the rules and like making this game work. Simmons, Murphy throws it down.
That's big.
Yeah, it is big, especially when you're trying to come back. Turnovers kill you, and then you give up the easy bucket. All right, here's Bees. Going right again. Contact up. No. Sammy Monroe. Simmons on Beasley. Elevates. Oh, are you sure? This is definitely a bring the fire. You have to. You cannot go down by 7 this late in the game.
No, this would be a great time to do it, but again, straight line drive, Bees gets into the body. It's not the body, it's the hands after.
Yeah.
If his hands were up, I don't think it's a foul.
I'm surprised he's not bringing the fire on this. I'm not saying it's insurmountable, but it seems like this would be a good opportunity to do it.
It would also be a good opportunity for you to bring me lunch.
Right now? All right. Didn't they give you the little coupon to go get lunch? Oh, no. I got to talk to the guy. I know a guy who knows a guy. Simmons, yeah, that's a 7-point lead. All right, let's listen to Reggie Theus.
Murph, go under, get up. Hold on, got numbers. You're good. That's okay.
Chalmers flopped, but it was Beasley who fouled him.
Hey, Reggie does a good job. You know, he's got the good coach's voice, great hair, and he's sitting there, and he's that extra player on the court just saying, we have a good shot.
Other way, Murph, switch it.
That's why as a coach, you always want your defense in front of you in the second half so you can help coordinate what they're doing.
Murph, go opposite, Murph.
Big possession for three-headed monsters.
That's a foul!
Simmons on the screen. Beasley with the block. No! They got, I don't know about this one. Nancy, come on, this is the big three. Nancy, call it how you see it. Come on, Nancy.
The foul happened down low. You know who the foul was? The cameraman got the brunt of this. He gets a couple of foul shots, but I'm glad they're bringing the fire.
We're bringing the fire right here. Michael Beasley, you can make up for it. I'm with you, Bees. That's a bad call.
I thought he got him down low.
You ain't trying. If you were coaching, you were not trying to hear that.
Absolutely, I agree.
Hold on here. Hold on here. But it's one-on-one. I don't know what's going on here. Reggie D is taking a timeout to discuss. All right, one-on-one.
Hey, John, get the ball back.
All right, it's a big stop right here. This is the game. Oh, walks right into a two.
Wow. I mean, that was too easy. You don't usually see that much space being given to a player. You usually get up underneath them. On the first dribble, you retreat.
Oh my goodness. This is the rule. You must take 2 dribbles. No basket at all.
No, the
And
rules.
Nancy, I was unaware of that.
It has changed over time. It has changed over time.
I was unaware of this. When we had the fire rules, we should throw that in there.
Come on.
Must take 2 dribbles.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Let me walk you back here. Okay. Let's walk back here. CJ, stay with me.
Okay, so let me. That's all he needed was one.
My rule is 2 dribbles.
Hold on a second. If the man backs up past the free throw line, what is he supposed to do? Where's that rule? If he backs up past the free throw line, what is he supposed to do?
2.
And there it is
You have
again.
to
Yeah.
take the second, right?
Yeah, the rule is you got to take 2 dribbles. Now, I'm telling you, did you know that? Be real.
I do know that. I didn't remember that.
okay.
I did not remember that because the first time they brought the fire, you could take 1 dribble. Then it was changed. And we need to know this. That's on
I
us
didn't know
as
that.
coaches.
Yeah, I thought the first year, I knew you could take the 1 dribble.
Yes.
And I knew you had to get inside the 3-point line. I didn't know the 2 dribble minimum.
And, you know, Reggie's saying, look, you know, Bees took 2 steps,
what happened?
two steps back. It doesn't matter what the defense does. It matters what the rule says.
Yeah. I was thinking what you were thinking. Michael Beasley gave too much space. By the way,
And we need, you were right.
where's Michael Beasley? Oh, he's just chilling on the floor. I'm not looking for Bees. He over here chilling.
Indian style.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go.
There you go.
But you're right. We need to put that on the rules.
Yeah, we should talk about that. All right, big stop for Three's company. Oh, this can be a 5 count. All right, be easy up top. Simmons all over him. Goes left, looks to back down, gives it up. Oh, he just takes it. Sammy Monroe, and another turnover. Big shot, Chalmers, off. Man, the ball is going all over the place. All right, 43-36. Contentious time in game 1. Chalmers goes down. Murphy, baseline. That's going to be a foul on Chalmers.
Oh, he's so good at getting into your body.
All right, so both teams right now in the bonus. Kevin Murphy sticks this free throw. Three-headed Monsters will retain possession. And you're right, when he drives, he's putting that shoulder into your body.
He's stronger than he looks. That's unusual. He's got 21 points. He very rarely misses.
Oh, Bees, easy left-hand layup.
Hey, whatever we said about Bees in the first half, forget it.
Now
Have
he bounced
amnesia.
back. Big time bounce back.
Yeah, well, he's a big-time player.
Murphy up top, body again. There's the foul. And Nancy, you called it. He just is relentless on getting his shoulder into you.
And you know the other thing he does? He wins the hand-to-hand combat. So if you're putting your hands in, see the offhand right there? He is able to get your hand off of him. It's almost like a running back in the NFL. People are trying to come in. Emmitt Smith used to push that hand off so he could hold the football. Did I just put NFL in the Big Three?
I'm sure there's some NFL players that can play in the Big Three.
They want to.
I wouldn't want to, I tell you, I wouldn't want some of those like defensive linemen or linebackers guarding me. Those guys are quick, fast, strong.
Hey, the best basketball player I've ever seen who's a football player is Tony Romo.
Is that right?
We played basketball quite a bit against each other. He has all the mechanics.
Oh, Kevin Murphy fouled again. Look at the consistency of Kevin Murphy week in, week out.
Yeah, Murph's, if he hits this foul shot, they're going to get the ball back again. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to isolate at you. He's going to go one-on-one to the basket, and he's going to challenge you to stop him.
I can watch him, and Joe Johnson's like this as well. Both guys, they just really punish you when they have the ball in their hands. It's a lost art, especially in youth basketball. There it is again. All right, so they can, a three would win it for three-headed monster. And you know what they're gonna do? It's gonna be the Kevin Murphy show. Another foul by Chalmers. Kevin Murphy has the hot hand, no problem giving it up. And remember, I don't really understand this. I don't. Yeah, but they can't win with it. So anytime you're in point game, there is one take foul. So even though it's in the bonus, the next foul, even if it's on the floor, will be free throws. Oh, for the win, Murphy. No. Simmons with the tip. Beasley backs up to 4, takes it up. Yes!
Wow.
That's a big shot.
Huge shot. Wow, so easy. You don't realize how far that 4-point shot is.
Simmons backs up. Murphy for 3 and the win. No. Right. Rebound. Over to Bees. Back-to-back 4s. Yes! Back. Three's company back in the game.
Hey, stars are stars.
Michael Beasley, a tremendous second half.
What happens is you're trying to close out the game with a 3 instead of just playing what got you there, going to the basket.
Oh, Monroe, step back, nothing. Murphy looking to do work. Gets to the cup, no foul. Ball's out. Murphy with the rebound. Finishes, tough bucket. And Beasley's down. All right, Beasley's down. We had some sequence after hitting back-to-back 4-point plays. Beasley cut the lead to 1. All right, let's take a look at the play. Everyone battling underneath. There's Bees. He goes up, comes down. And there's the sprain right there.
2 4s back-to-back. Michael Beasley.
You know, look at the quickness of the 4-point play, right? That quick outlet, that's transition. Look where Murph is. Excuse me, look where he is right there, Beasley. Second time, he's already out there. He knows what he wants. I thought that was the quickest that he has played this game like he did in week 1. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, and amongst, and with all that going on, how about this? Murphy battling inside and kisses that right off the glass.
Yeah, Murphy, you know, he's 6'6". He really is a tremendous rebounder. People don't realize what he's been able to do on the glass.
Got 27. Michael Beasley, 26. Those 4-pointers added up quickly. What a second half by Michael Beasley. And Nancy, you said it. A lot of times he's looking to get into his bag. Both of those 4-pointers, they were quick.
Well, that's part of the strategy of this league. If you can box out, secure the rebound, send one guy to his spot.
We got a timeout. Let's listen in to Reggie Theus during the timeout.
Anything pick and roll, anything pick and roll, anything pick and roll, you got to go under it. All right? Don't let him get that on. Matter of fact, you know, So listen, guys, listen to this seriously. If they go pick and roll right here, they got to play over here. They got to play. This guy that's guarding the guy in the corner, fellas, has got to be all the way in the paint. Got to be all the way in the paint. So if they go pick and roll, they won't get this roll here. You got to be all the way in the paint. All right.
And Beasley's back on the ground, hurting. All right, let me ask you, you're down by 3. They got game point. Like, is this the time that are you going to go for a 4 here? Are you going to try to tie it up? Like, what is your strategy?
Well, the 4 is such a low percentage shot, and especially without Michael Beasley on the court. I would go as hard as I could to the basket, try to score, and get the ball back.
And just like that, exactly what Mario Chalmers did. Just trust your defense.
And now you just got to play solid defense.
For sure.
And when I say play solid defense, I'm meaning you have to contest a shot. You make them shoot over you, not around you.
All right, let's see if Kevin Murphy, who has been living in the paint, can get there again. There he is, top of the key. Oh, look for a push-off, nothing. Simmons on out scales. Look to turn a corner, nothing. What are they gonna call? Whoa, 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 what is the call here? Oh, wait, did they call Mario Chalmers on a foul? So here's Simmons, and he loses it. But you can't call Chalmers on that foul.
No, there's no foul there.
No, you got to do something about this. This can't be for game.
He didn't even have the ball.
No, yeah. No, this can't be for game.
And he can't bring the fire because he's already used it. No, I didn't think Chalmers fouled in that.
But he already lost the ball.
Yeah, the ball was not even near him.
Yeah, they should. I mean, I don't know what to say about this, but this is a bad way to lose if Simmons sticks his free throw. That's tough. That is real tough. All right, so that's the final score. That's a tough, tough loss for Thre's company. Michael Cooper, I understand why you are upset. 51-48. Three-headed monsters go to 2-1. Thre's company 1-2. Yeah, superstar of the game. And when his team needed it most, Kevin Murphy steps up big time. Take a look. Dribbles back out. It's that quick release 3. Knocks it down. Gets the easy basket. Going to the basket. And from here, Kevin Murphy just started absolutely living in the paint. Turning the corner. Working the boards. Finishes that one. Look at him battle. Pull-up jumper. And Nancy Lieberman had a chance to catch up with Kevin Murphy. Nancy?
Thank you, Kevin. This three-headed monsters team, what is so special about it with the fact that you have 2 new players?
Man, you know, once you get that foundation with me and Mahmoud that was here last year, well, he been here the whole time the Big 3 been starting the 5 years, and he tell us how we need to play. He been in the playoffs every year, and he don't want it to change. So we just come in, try to do what he say, and just go out there and get a win, play together.
So last year, you're Rookie of the Year in the league. You came back, I'm assuming, with the renewed confidence that you could be an elite player in this league. You had 27 points, 6 rebounds tonight. What is it that you're feeling going against some of the elite players?
Man, you know, really it's a blessing to be out here with some of these guys, to share the floor with, like today, Michael Beasley, Mario Chalmers, and all those guys that was on that team. Just for me to be recognized and just be able to be seen with these players, I'm just gonna go out here and give it my all.
And lastly, what did you learn last year playing in a championship game?
Can't let up. It's a game of 50. It might seem like 50 points is short, but you can't let up. Play all the way through.
Congratulations. Back to you, Scout.
All right, thanks, Nancy. Final stats right here. Three-headed monster, 51-48. Big game for Kevin Murphy, and Michael Beasley shows up big time in the second half. All right, we got him. Game 1 underway, all done. Michael Beasley was huge, but the three-headed monsters prevail. More Big 3 action coming up next.
Number 23, Dusan Co-captain of Aliens, 6'9" from Serbia. Number 14, Tomislav Bivouac. Co-captain of Aliens, 6'7" from Latvia. Olympic gold medalist. Number 2, Carlos Lasmanis. 6'3" out of Serbia, a bronze medalist in the Summer Olympics. The captain for Aliens, number 11, Dusan Bulut. He spent 18 seasons in the NBA, winning a title in 1989 as one of the bad boys in Detroit. He later formed one half of the NBA top rebounding duo, bumping home for the 76ers. The head coach for Aliens, Rick Mahorn. One more time for Aliens.
Week 3 of the Big 3 is down in Dallas as the Aliens get ready to take on the Bivouac. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside Nancy Lieberman. Nancy, let's get into this Bivouac team, especially Gerald Green. Really, I mean, they haven't got a win, but he's really playing at a high level.
Well, the Big 3 is really happy to have Gerald Green because he really is a star player in this league. The way he's shooting the basketball, everything he's been able to do on the court, it will translate into wins.
Yeah, let's take a look. 51 points this season. That's the most tied with Kevin Murphy. Here he is, 9 three-point field goals made, most in the Big 3. and 18 rebounds. That's tied for the most with Franklin Sessions. And one thing to add, he calls up and asks the Tri-State, can I get my brother? And Jason Richardson, no problem. And now the brothers are united, Gerald Green and Garland Green. But we have more on that, you know, in the game. Let's talk about this Aliens team. Finally whole as a group. The European influence is here. All three guys are ready to play. You got the Bullet, Basmanis, and Ivashev. These guys have had success in the 3-on-3 internationally. What are you expecting from these guys?
Well, they're obviously very, very good basketball players. You know, as you very well know, Dusan played for me a year ago. A heck of a player. He now has his friends. They understand cutting, spacing, slipping. They've won championships in 3-on-3 basketball. We're going to learn a lot from them.
All right, so finally, Rick Mahorn has his full squad together, and I'll talk a lot about Dusan Stevens. I think he's one of the best athletes and the best defensive players in this league. But Rick Mahorn, second season as Aliens coach, and this is finally a team that he loves to coach. On the other side, you got Gary Payton, switched over to the Bivouacs, and they need a win, Nancy.
Yeah, they need a win. He's not used to being 0-2.
No.
He's used to playing in championship games, and I really believe this team is about to turn the corner. They have the talent. Corey Brewer is now a captain, co-captain, Gerald Green. This is a very good basketball team.
All right, here the roster is presented by PNC Bank. Having mentioned, you know, the foreigners, I love Dusan Stevens. And then you got the brothers, Will Bynum, underrated, very good. Corey Brewer moved up to the co-captain. Jeff Ayers, a very underrated defensive player. Let's take a look at who's favored today. Aliens, 4.5. You buying that?
I am not buying that. I am not.
Not feeling the foreign influence.
Are you?
I am. I like their team, and I really like Stevens. So, Bivouacs, we'll see. Gerald Green, maybe one of the best offensive players in this league. All right, first team at 50. Halftime's at 25. Must win by 2. No game clock, 14-second shot clock. Free throws, depending on where you're fouled, worth 2, 3, or 4. And the 4-point shot, all you got to do is have your heel in that circle. Here's the Bullet. Has the lob available. Oh, my gosh. Stevens up high.
That's what happens when you have live young legs and you actually execute a play. Watch this. You come over because you think that Dusan's going to turn the corner, and that's just nice. What a beautiful pass to Dusan.
I can't believe he didn't get a free throw for that. All right, here's Stevens. Bullet, deep three, decks it. There's the pass again. Stevens lays it up. And there everybody's worried about Lasmanis out there, who wasn't here last week, and they were affected by the lack of shooting.
Well, he stretches the floor, and he gets eyeballs on him, which allows you to make plays like this.
Ooh, the backdoor pass. Lasmanis in the right position, clears it.
Yeah, he didn't realize he could go right back up.
Bullet. Hanging around that four-pointer. He could shoot it. It's going to be Bivouac ball.
You know, we talk about the relationships and the brothers, you know, that are playing on the same team together. But with the Aliens, they saw Dusan Stevens playing in Europe.
Yeah.
And they were like, this guy would fit right in with our team.
I mean, he did a number on Joe Johnson last week, and that is not an easy task. Here he is moving his feet. Gerald Green with the step away. No good. Stevens with the board. Basmanis hanging out on that 4-point line. Decks it, elevates, 3, long, and that's going to be a 3-point shot.
Well, that's what he does to you. You're just so afraid he's going to get the shot off right here. You push up just a little too much. And I think that's going to be a 2-point shot. That's not a 3-point shot. Because 1 foot, they should look at the monitor. 1 foot was in 2.
No, they didn't see it. I'm not even sure that was a foul. It's a big 3,
Yeah,
Nancy.
I thought it was a contest.
Yeah, solid contest. Lasmanis, no. Stevens gets his hand on the basketball. I really love watching him play. Bullet. Lasmanis again for 3. Makes that one. I mean, this action is hard to guard with a big 3.
Yeah, it's hard to guard, and it's a quick shot. He gets his feet set quickly. Look at this open floor right here for Will Bynum.
Will in the bag, Hezzy, pull up, short. Stevens, another one. Brewer runs it down, saves it. Bynum. Oh, turnover again.
The whole pace of the game is so different already.
It is. And there's those cuts. Smonis on the cut. Stevens with a great pass. And goes right to Gerald Green, saying, you're one of the best in the league, and I feel like I'm one of the better defenders in this league.
Well, you can't defend cuts like that. It's just, it's too much.
Gerald Green floats there. No. Smonis. Bullet.
They get right into a play, into multiple actions. This is just beautiful actions. Usually offense is, multiple, there's multiple actions, and they're doing that off the transition of the game.
Here's Brewer in the corner. Oh, he slips, picks it up. Shot is up. Oh, they got a foul. Las Manos. I love the way that they play, and you ultimately, none of it works unless you can make shots. You got to be able to make threes, especially off the move.
Well, they certainly have that with this team, and with Dusan and Las Manos, and we know that Dusan is only 32 years old.
Yeah.
He's a big man who can do so much.
Yeah, he said his mom forced him to go to college and play basketball. Wasn't sure he wanted to play basketball anymore. Worked at the finish line selling shoes.
Well, he's in the right place right now.
Here he goes. Spins, fades. Yes.
He's just so fundamental. This team is very fundamental.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for big things from the Aliens.
Stevens fights through the pick. Two guys on Green. This is a matchup Gerald Green must like. Brewer for three. No. Bynum, forward, in the corner. Into his area. 8 on the clock. Oh, good cut by Brewer. 3 on the clock, gotta shoot it. Another rebound for Stevens. I really like the way that he plays.
Well, he's a perfect complement to his teammates because of his physicality, and he avails himself to also putting the ball on the floor. Look at that strength right there to take the hit.
That's just an interesting sub. You got Ayers coming in now. Stevens is guarding Gerald Green. These other guys can't guard Ayers, so it'll be interesting the way that they match up.
Well, we're 9 points into the game, and Bivouac already has 3 personal fouls, and that's going to be a problem with the shooters that the Aliens have.
Come on, man.
All right, let's take a listen to Gary Payton in his huddle. He doesn't look happy, I'll tell you that. And Nancy, you were right. He's used to winning. I mean, he's playing for championships. Right now, 0-2, really looking for that win.
Well, he's playing for championships, but I certainly know that his son just got a bag.
Oh, yes, he did.
It's what we can't have.
All right,
we can't have it. We can't have it.
All right, here's the challenge. Stevens, did he clear 2 feet? He did not.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, good job by the officials. Did not clear, so that won't be a foul. And that will be Bivouac ball.
And that's a rule in the Big 3. You have to clear the ball beyond the 3-point line. And if you're underneath the basket, you have to have 2 feet outside of the lane. Great job by the officials.
Jeff, get Bruce. Guard him. Guard Stevenson.
Gary is heated. I think, he was a lot of smiles after his son. First of all, his son got the ring.
Fucked up play.
Second
so
of all,
you guys fouled them when they were actually shooting. So it's actually their ball, the foul stance. Okay? Yeah. It's a fucked up play.
All right, so even though Stevens did not clear, the foul will stand, but it will not be a shooting foul. Because, theoretically, he didn't shoot the ball.
Nothing gets by you. I love it.
So, Aliens ball side out.
Just watch their sets.
A lot of motion.
The motion, the screens, the dive.
They've done a lot of action still. 5 seconds on the clock. Stevens goes aggressive to the basket. And they call the foul on Bynum. This is a good call. He pulled, it's almost like pulled the chair.
You know, it seemed to me that Bivouac was trying to go down and help, but he wasn't able to because you got shooters out there. Yeah, he did pull out the chair, but he was also, you know, had one hand around the waist.
All right, here we go. Bullet to Stevens. Bullet rises up. That's short. Bynum's got to get going here. Over the top, Ayers inside. And if Stevens is out on the perimeter guarding the guards, Ayers could have a really big night and force the Aliens into some mismatch problems.
I mean, Ayers played 6 seasons in the NBA. He's won a title. You know, he has trained with Gerald Green and his brother. They have a relationship, so they know what they're doing together. Again, a lot of these friendships have taken themselves through the NBA to the Big Three.
All right, 9-4, Aliens. There's Bullet up top. He missed it. Ayers right there, try to clean it up. Much bigger presence in the middle for Ayers.
That was a heck of a pass. I mean, that's something you got, he knows he's got to put that down, Stevens.
Yeah, it's a good play. Like if you're, and you know this, Dusan can hit that floater. When you could do both and throw it over the top, pretty good.
See, they run into their screens. They run into their actions. There's nothing slow ball about this team. And they make you defend and they will wear you down, especially in the second half.
All right, Aliens coming in with Evil Chef and Drexler. And Drexler can guard. He's got great length. He's going to have a challenge with Green. Green elevates, sticks it right away. Man, he gets up 2 feet on that jump shot.
Yeah, he has a beautiful shot, elevates. You know, I guess you would call him a professional shooter.
Oh, big time.
Certified.
Bullet, Evil Chef on the roll. Oh, nice move.
And you know what Dusan does? He doesn't play too fast. He plays in control. He waits and lets the pick and roll develop, and he sees if you drop or if you come up to help, and then he makes that pass.
Ooh, good pass. Oh, Ayers blew it. See if Aliens can take advantage. Evil Chef with the pullback. Goes right into a screen. Oh, they got a moving screen.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, that's as easy as it's going to get. And the ball just slipped out of his hands. I know he wishes he has that back.
Green, Evil Chef pushing up on him. Green taking his time. Ayers, 5 on the clock. Backing in, gets to his spot. Oh, it's going to be a foul on Drexler. I don't know if the commissioner likes that one. This game is really slow moving. Like a lot of action, but ball's not going through the net at the rate that we've seen before.
Well, there's 2 different styles that are being played, right? It's like boxing.
Yeah.
You know, styles make fights. Bivouac is more methodical in what they're trying to do. The Aliens are more just up-tempo, hurry-up offense. Yeah, they probably played this little game before.
Evil Chef, pump fake, again, rebound off, Green. Not sure they got it clear, but he's gonna do it anyways, taking his time. Green getting into his bag. Loses it, elevates, that is smooth. Off. Rick Mahorn deep in the bench, everyone's out there. Drexler up top. He can shoot the three. Right up to Las Manas. Wastes no time. Oh, I'm not sure that. Like, you tell me, Nancy. Like, is that a moving screen? It feels like great pace. You take a look.
You know, this is something that the Euros, I'm sure, are going to have to work about. That is not a moving screen right there. That is not. You know, Nicholas Svidishvili, our team, he got a call the other day too on that moving screen, but that's not a moving screen.
Green out to Brewer, corner three. No. Ivoshev does not have to take it back. He does anyways. Las Manas jabs, looks, hangs. Ivoshev for three. No. Ayers tracks it down. Here's Brewer getting downhill, the bump, and he's going to the line.
And that's a tough one to you know, Corey Brewer is such an experienced player, but he's fading away. You don't really have to get into his body, you just have to have verticality.
And Garland Green checking in for his brother, Gerald Green. And one thing to note, probably the earliest I've ever seen a team in the bonus. Bivouacs will be shooting two and getting the ball back
for the rest of the half.
Yeah.
So you got to make it.
Brewer drives. Ooh, tough finish.
Great finish right there.
(11-10). Next bucket sent us to the second quarter here. Las Manas up top. Las Manas for three. No. Sends it over to Ivoshev. The spin, the pump, the shot. No good. And that's the first quarter. Bivouac battled back to take a 1-point lead. All right, Bivouac battling back. Getting the foul trouble. Ayers making it different. 12-11. Welcome back to Dallas. Bivouacs 12, Aliens 11. There's Garland Green. Very interesting transition and how he got to the Bivouacs. Let's take a listen.
We've never had a chance to play with each other professionally, and it's always been a dream of mine, and I'm pretty sure it's been a dream of his too.
You know, we've had this dreams when we was playing on Fisher Price goals. So, you know, pretending like we was going against Jordan and Michael and Kobe Bryant. So,
you know, I decided that I wanted to kind of upgrade my team, and I needed another wing, and so I reached out to Jason Richardson, and man, I got a big shout out to him, man. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have made us happen. You know, if there's any way we can try to make something happen, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna release him so you can play with him. And I mean, we know each other's game in and out. We played countless times playing pickup, playing different pro-am leagues in Houston. So I think it's gonna be perfect for what we need as a player.
I'm his utility knife. So, you know, I'm gonna bring fire, I'm gonna bring defense, I'm gonna bring a little bit of everything. That's what I do.
I mean, that's easy. This is light. We do this all the time. We do this all the time, kids. We do this all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing. You know, the fact that the Big Three focuses on that, and Gerald Green's the GM and the player, and he can get his brother on the team. And you worked Patino hard to say, no, I'm telling you, TJ Klein can play. I want him on my team, right?
Well, you know, some of it's emotional, but some of it has to be facts.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing, you know, with Drexler being out here and, you know, getting a chance, even though, you know, Adam is the son of our great commissioner, Clyde Drexler. You still have to be able to play the game. And this is what Ice Cube has done with this league. He, from day one, has made it known that we have to be able to play ball, but he cares about family, he cares about the opportunities, and he's giving it to everybody. And I give Jason Richardson a lot of credit because he could have kiboshed the whole thing.
You know, you look around some like prominent combinations. You know, LeBron can come and play with his son. He wants to play with Bronny. This is a great place to do it.
Okay, so Cube, get on the phone right now, text LeBron and Bronny, you have their numbers.
I know you do. And
say, you know what, this would be a great opportunity for you guys before Bronny gets to the NBA. I think it would be great. Now, I know he probably has him on speed dial.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
LeBron's been to our games. He knows this league, and he knows what Cube has done. There's nothing like having a family member. You know, I love coaching my son.
Yeah, you're hard on your son, right?
I'm hard on my players to play the game the right way. Ice Cube wants the game played the right way, from tucking in your jerseys to have the professionalism. He's put a lot on the line for us to have, me and you included.
For sure.
So I'm really proud of what he does. I'm actually proud to be a part of this league.
And Bivouac's in the bonus. And this is a big part. It's a big part of it. You're in foul trouble. They're going to be, every time they get fouled, they're going to make the free throw and get the ball back. Brewer with the step back.
So why do that?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Why do that?
And why do that as well? Osmanis up top. Evil Chef, pump fakes, looking. Oh, nice finish.
That's a heck of a finish right there. Now, I want to say one more thing about Ice Cube. So many people come up to me and say, does Cube come to all the games? I go, come to them. He's there for every game. He sacrifices for us and this league. And I tip my hat to, you know, our boss.
Oh, good hustle. Osmanis saves it to Drexler. And there's a foul on Green, Garland Green. All right, now we're going to get the brothers out there together. Gerald Green checking in for Corey Brewer. Dusan Bulut in for Osmanis. And here comes Stevens in for Drexler. When we talked to Gerald Green and Garland Green, talked about, you know, all the pickup games in Houston, the pro-ams. Now they get a chance to do it on a professional level. You know, the thing about this Aliens team is it's everything they do, from sprinting into screens that you mentioned to like screening and sealing. They do everything fundamentally sound.
Well, you know what they do that? First of all, both these coaches are coaches. Gary Payton is coaching college basketball. Rick Mahorn has coached in the WNBA. He's coached here. They are treating this as if it were real, serious basketball, and they prepare their teams a certain way.
Evil Chef comes up to me and says, "Did you call me the chef?" I'm like, "I didn't call you that, but we can go with it." He's like, "I love it." No, he just wants to be known as the chef.
The chef. He can do whatever he wants if he keeps knocking down those shots.
All right, so Bullet left him open. Oh, turnover. Garland Green with the quick hands. Looking to do work. Oh, the crossover, middle of the paint, finds his brother, turns. Whoa. Good defense by Stevens. Bullet working it. Stevens, show you the range. A lot to like about him.
That's just great teamwork, timing, making sure you see where the defense is playing you on the weak side.
Uh-oh, Green. Oh, goes one way, comes back. Other side, tries to stuff it. No, errors. Garland picks it up. Kicks it out to brother Gerald. In and out. Back-to-back threes for Stevens. Bulut with the board, looking inside. Stevens working. Oh, the show up and under, kisses it off the glass. And you're thinking, why don't I pick him?
That is an incredible counter move right there. Everybody has a move, and then the great ones have counter moves. Don't talk to me in that tone.
No, you have to be thinking that. He's such a great athlete, just moves so well. There's Gerald, that's automatic, too much space.
Boy, he just has a flow to his game, and that is a beautiful shot.
All right, Aliens can put this thing at the half. Dusan getting downhill, there's the floater. Oh, foul. Gerald Green did not like it.
He is just crafty like that. Look how he can just elevate over you, finish the shot. You know, great shooters know when it comes off their fingers. They just know what's going in. You know, Curry, it turns around.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. And Dusan here, he's just so smart, so crafty, loves to play basketball, and, you know, he likes to lead his team.
And that's going to take us right to the half. Aliens 25, Bivouacs 19. Well, the brothers got a chance to hook up. Gerald Green. Let's first talk about the ball movement. Las Manas finishes. Aliens up 25-19. Gary Payton not happy. Follow BIG3 basketball all across social media on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. All right, welcome back to Dallas. The Aliens 25, Bivouac's 19. And Nancy, Gerald Green has been struggling a little bit. Time to take a look at the Big 3 Heat Vision, powered by Microsoft. Only 5 points today. What do you see when you look at his shot chart?
Well, first of all, when we look at the Heat Vision right here by Microsoft, you can see where he's missing his shots from, and he's 1-3 on the side over here. His shots are being contested right now. Everybody knows what he can do. He's going to have to just keep shooting his shot. He's 1 for 3 from 3.
Yeah, he made that last 3, so he has been trending that direction. I have to be honest, Deshaun Stevens guarded Joe Johnson to his toughest night. Now he's on Gerald Green, and Gerald Green's having a tough night. Sometimes you gotta look at the defense and what the players are doing defensively. I think from week 1, I think he's the best defensive player in this league. Now,
he matches up really well. He's big, he's strong, he's long. He wants the challenge. That's half of it. You have to have their skill and will, and he also wants to have the challenge of guarding the best players in this league.
Right now, Dusan Bulut on Gerald Green. Comes off. They're calling these moving picks on the bigs today.
You can see right here, you can't step into the screen. That is a moving screen. You can't do that. And you know what? Guards have to learn how to use the screen. You know that as a big. I'm sure you try to help your teammates out.
I'll bail out. Like, if they don't wait, I just bail out at the screen. I'm not taking the turnover. Basmanis up top, 3, no. Also by Stevens, no good. Bivouac ball. Now, what kind of stuff you talk about at halftime? Let's say you're down, and you're coaching the Bivouacs.
We talk about subtle adjustments. What is it that we have to do? Do we have to stop fouling? What's going on screen roll? Are we in a drop? Are we going to come over the top? Are we going to pre-switch it? It just depends on the personnel.
Yeah, one thing about the Aliens, it does seem like the fouls have burned them. Definitely in the first half. Both teams really physical. You have to be able to play this game physical without fouling.
Yeah, that's an oxymoron.
But it's true.
It's very true.
It's like physical with your body, but not with your hands.
Well, you're in half-court basketball, and so there's going to be physical contact by virtue of being in a close proximity to one another.
Are you kidding me?
And then there's times that you just got to let it go.
If you can, yes, you have to have controlled emotions. Controlled emotions is a key to playing this game.
And when you've got a guy like Gerald Green, who today has been struggling, the last thing you want to see him do is go to the free throw line and get something like that.
Yeah, he's got such a pure stroke. 36 years old, assistant coach for the Rockets, you know, with the RGV, the Vipers in the G League. He won a title in 2002.
They decided to want to get back and play. All right, let's listen to GP on the sideline. That's a nice play by Brewer. I love, you know, I grew up in Seattle and I love Gary Payton.
Gary is one of the coolest guys I know. I just love everything about what he's brought to the game.
Good job by Las Manas, coming off that screen and roll hard, create a little bit of space for Bulut to knock down a 3.
You know, one thing about Gary Payton, he's one of the most loyal guys that I know. If you're his friend, he will go to the wall for you for the rest of your life.
Gerald Green misses again. Bulut with a rebound. Stevens. Las Manas on the kick. Stevens. Long with it. Good rebound, Ayers. Ooh, no spacing here. Gerald Green, no problem. Green elevates. GP's not liking this.
Well, GP wants them to be more aggressive to the basket.
So
right now,
It
they're
ain't
too
ball.
passive. Too passive.
One on the clock, had to shoot it, short. Rebound Bullet, uh-oh, watch out. Yeah, I think Gary Payne's gonna be upset
timeout.
here.
Somebody needs a timeout.
There, you called it, Nancy.
This is just beautiful. The spacing of the floor. If you make a mental, physical mistake, they make you pay. Look at Dusan. He's been doing that for years. He's Mr. No Look. Corey Brewer, you got to move your feet, baby.
Well, we talked a lot about this team in particular, and now they're finally here. One guy had visa issues, another guy had to go back for a FIBA issue. This is the group that they put together, and Stevens has a lot to do with this.
Against the Aliens, you have to really lock into your defensive principles. How are you playing on ball? How are you playing strong side, weak side? You have to remember spatial relationship between the player and the ball. You can't be too high, you can't be too low, so they front cut you. They're always moving, and you have to stay locked in mentally. So it's not only ball movement, but it's the movement of your feet.
When you look at week 3, do you start to look at, like right now, are you looking at teams saying, yeah, this team's a championship caliber team, that team could win a championship, or is it still too early?
Well, I think it's too early to think about who's a championship, but you do know, okay, this team is very methodical, they're well coached, they're very disciplined. I look at how they come to the bench, how they look at their coaches. Is everybody having their own sidebars while the coach is giving you a play? It has to be, you have to be in sync with one another and respectful.
All right, so we talked about the European influence, but Stevens makes this machine go. His defensive ability, he loves to dribble handoff and get out quick. He's always a lob threat. Yeah, he's a big-time player. Very versatile when you think about what he can do.
Yeah, well, he is a Euro-type player, if you will. He's played in Israel. He's played in Bosnia. He's played against the Euro, so he understands their style, and then he brings his skill set, which is pretty unbelievable.
Lasmanis up top. Has Ayers. Step back. Stevens keeps it alive. Bullet. Stevens. Bucket. His activity is amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, I don't think Dusan gets enough credit for being a very good rebounder for a guard. And he's bigger than you think.
Garland Green going tough, physical. Ayers for 3. Back iron. Another rebound for Stevens. Over to Bullet.
It's like, how many screens am I going to get run into?
This is the 4th one for Garland. Dusan with the floater. Garland Green with the rebound. Inside, Ayers, and he wraps him up. I'm not sure I'm doing that in the Big 3.
It's a good foul.
I know, but if you get into bonus, aren't you, like, that puts you in a really bad way.
It does, but there was nothing else he could do at that point. It's either just give up an attempt right in front of the rim or foul them, and it's only their 3rd foul.
Big free throw for the Bivouacs. And it worked out, but offensive rebound, Green lets it go. Short, Ayers battling, goes up. There's foul number 4.
Ayers is a load. I mean,
yeah.
he just gets in there and just puts his strength on you, and you feel it.
Rick Mahorn going with the subs. Drexler, Evil Chef into the game. It's a big part right here for the Bivouacs to try to walk this lead down. But when you get fouled, you got to make free throws. And that's what he does. This will be an interesting stretch right here for Aliens. Where are they going to get the scoring from? Eva Chef. Lasmanis coming off this dribble handoff. Backdoor. elevate, layup.
That's just such a Euro play right there. You think you've played good defense going over the top, and then you think they're going to dribble handoff, and he just curls it to the basket. And when you have a great passing big, it helps.
Will Bynum, baseline drive, nothing. Short. Bivouac keeps you alive. Looking inside, Las Manos. Looks to back down. Fades. And he's going to get fouled.
Las Manos is an unbelievable player. He is not afraid of anybody. Watch this. He just enough. He hesitated to make you think he was going to go on that DHO, and then he goes back door. Then you get exposed because there's no weak side help. And then you're like, why did I do that?
Yeah, and if you play underneath him, you're exactly right. He just comes off the screen, and now you're fighting the screen the other way.
And, you know, one of the most important things is changing direction and changing pace. You know, it's that run, stop, run. If you stop, it makes the defense stop, and then you burst.
There's again for three. No. Might be a reason he's open from the top.
Yeah, that's Ayers. You know, you throw your hands up like I didn't do anything. You're frustrated because you missed the shot, and then you don't do that.
No,
or you can do that if you want.
All right, first-year player in the Big Three, Las Manos. Very decorated international player, won a gold medal last year, and now he's here in the Big Three. Drexler downhill, attack. Oh, what a shot. Las Manos with the activity. Mid-range jumper, no good. Garland Green. In the post. Fades.
Las Manos' defense is very good. He understands angles. He takes the first hit, and then he retreats.
Las Manos with the fade. No good. Ayers. Bynum. Catch, shoot. No. Ayers on the boards. He is tough down there. All right, Drexler up top. See if the Aliens can send this thing to the third period, into the fourth period. Oh, Las Manos turns it over. Bynum. Oh, that's a big turnover. There's Evil Chef, pump fake, step back, shot, and we're at the break. All right, Aliens 38, Bivouac's 27, and the Evil Chef slicing and dicing with the step back jumper. Welcome back to Dallas. Man, this is a big part of the Big Three, just the fans loving this environment.
It's unbelievable just to see all the kids and the happiness and the energy in the building. I love that they're playing in Frisco, Texas, the Big Three. This building is accessible to so many families. I coached here with the Mavs in their G League team, but it's just so great to see so many families out here.
It's in a great area. It's kind of centered around the Dallas Cowboys practice facility.
Yeah, they call it what, like Kidstown, USA?
Yeah.
Because all they have is grassroots basketball, soccer, whatever your sport, it's here.
All right, here's Gerald Green up top. He's gonna have to get going. Looking inside, Evil Chef with the pressure. 1 on the clock. Ayers doesn't know it, and that's a turnover. And look at Gary.
Your friend Chef, he's got to get credit. That was great defense on Gerald Green.
Understanding the clock and pressing up. All right, let's see if Gary has anything to say about what's going on. All right, here's Drexel up top. Decks it, steps back. Back iron. I can watch Gary all day. Can't we just leave this vision on as we go?
70. All he can do is hold him because he's going to beat him all the time. All he doing is grabbing him. That's all he doing.
Gary Payton working the officials. There's Gerald Green with the body contact, goes up strong.
You know, if you're a coach and you're talking to
are you going to keep holding him?
An official, like he said, Stephanie,
all he gonna do is
you know,
keep holding.
with respect
I know
and
you
talking,
called it, but I'm just saying, watch
not
it.
always yelling.
Oh, that's a big turnover.
Well, Gerald Green really needs to get involved right here. He goes in, creates a little bit of space, and then, you know, it's game on. He's so good.
All right, Dusan Bulut, there's the step back. Sticks it. You saw a lot of that last year, Nancy.
I liked it.
Yeah. He was. Did you get the call that Ice Cube was going to give him his own team, and were you a little bit disappointed?
Well, of course you're disappointed, but you have to do what's best for the Big Three.
Oh, big
and
play.
I'm okay with that. You know, if Cube thought and the leadership team thought, you know what, we have to have a Euro team here for NFTs and blockchain and ownership,
we're in a penalty now?
you know, more Euro fans, then you have to, you know, take your own selfishness out of it and be a team player.
Yeah, I like it. I like it for the league, and it brings a different dynamic. And I really think people can see, like, the different styles of basketball.
But, Scout, didn't the Euro League, you know, whether it's Euro League or the Lucas, didn't they teach us a little just a little something about how to play next level basketball and open up the court?
Sure.
The NBA now is 100% hurry up offense. The bigs stay out. It's 5 out. It's not the traditional big on one side or big on the other. And now we've brought this to the Big Three, especially with this team. They'll make me a better coach. They'll make Gary Payton a better coach. They'll make everybody better coaches because of how they play.
Yeah, and you're right. From switching the sides of the floor, the dribble handoffs, the flare screens, just flip on any NBA game like that, and flip on college games. There's a lot of that influence right now in our game here in America.
Well, because of the pace they play, they can get 1 or 2 more passes than most teams in this league because they get into their offense so quick.
Ooh, Gerald Green. Man, he went right through the chest of Deshaun Stevens.
That was 1 second left on the shot clock. That was a great play by Gerald Green. Look at him go straight line drive, sensing a little pump fake, right? And then you make layups with your eyes. He never took his eyes off that little white box above the rim. That is your sight line.
And that's a big free throw because Bivouacs will get it back. They're going to be in the bonus for the rest of the way, and that's how you can walk down leads. 40-37, Aliens. Green, step back. Oh, he's hot now. It only takes a few.
Wait, is Gary happy now?
Looks like it.
Gary needs to be happy.
All right, let's see what Aliens has for him. Bulut.
3 seconds.
Forces it up. Brewer with the board. Let's see if they settle. They go to the basket. Green. Brewer drives it. Puts it up. Ayers. 3 on the clock. Green elevates. Stevens with the board. Oh, it's a big open shot. Off the mark. That's a big shot to miss for Dusan.
Yeah, Dusan had a good look. The step back by Gerald Green is nothing but exceptional. That's his game right there.
And Bivouac's making it happen, walking down the lead, tied up. And a lot of it had to do with the fouls. And look at Gerald Green. He spotlighted him in that first half, just 5 points. But in the second half, 7, and it looks like he's heating up.
Well, great players have to understand, this is what I didn't do in the first half. I have the opportunity to now change the direction of my intensity. And you can see he's looking for his shot more.
Yeah, 11-0 run since getting into that bonus. 11-0 run. And Bivouac's kind of found something with this group. Green, Ayers, Brewer, Basmanis, Bulut, Stevens. Here's Green, baseline drive, takes his time, elevates. And that's another big foul on the Aliens.
Yeah, I would run that matchup back every single time he makes his foul shot. They're going to get the ball back. You have been saying this throughout the course of the game, and that's the turning point, was the aggression by Bivouac, and now it's paying off for them.
Would you put Stevens on Green and just match up with Ayers with one of the smaller guys? Because it seems like Stevens has he's the best defensive player. You would think you'd put him on the best offensive player as opposed to putting Bulut on him.
I would do that, but you know, right now this is the matchup that Rick Mahorn wants, and you can make them switch automatically, but you know, they do a nice job of not switching the first screen.
That's a big shot by Brewer, and automatically right now Bivouac's, this is a 15-0 run for Bivouac's. Stevens gets to his spot, little body, misses again, and they call foul. That's the 5th foul on Bivouac's, and Stevens going to the line for a big free throw. Stevens, big miss. Got to make those free throws late in this game. Green, a lot of time on the clock. Looking for an angle, gets to the middle of the floor, elevates, left hand, another foul.
Boy, I'd like to see how many fouls they have in the second half, the Aliens.
No, I don't know about that one. I do not know about that foul right there. And Rick Mahorn going to take his time. He's going to walk on over. He's going to hit that fire button, and we're about to bring the fire. There it is!
That's a really good move by Rick Mahorn. Hey, for Rick to get up out of his chair and kind of saunter over and bring the fire, it's important.
All right, so challenge the shooting foul, or if you're in the bonus, 2 players can be involved in one-on-one. We'll count as 2, 3, or 4. Each team will get 1 challenge per half, and you must take 2 dribbles. All right, let's see, 1, 2, and now they're going. Oh, he traveled. That's a good bring to fire. A lot of physicality defensively.
That's a great stop by Las Manas. He does a really good job. We talked about it, bumping you, but he understands. See, he bumps you with the chest, and then he steps back, and he doesn't get those fouls on the second effort.
All right, Aliens got to get back on track here. 15-0 run by Bivouac's. Bulut up top, step back. Gets it back from Stevens, pull-up jumper, short. Baby that shot. Gerald Green, been hot lately. Bulut hounding him. 7 on the clock. Rises up. No. Rebound, Stevens. Seems like Aliens are going away from their offense that was working so well early. Basmanis sticks it.
Well, they can't. They've been too busy fouling and giving Bivouac the ball back.
Lasmanis came off that screen with some pace, got a lot of space there. Lasmanis working, Brewer inside. Tough finish, kept that ball high. He wanted to foul. And it's game point. Bivouac's gonna hit a four to win this thing. Big, big possession for Aliens. Oh, leave him open for three. Are you kidding me? Aliens 45, Bivouac's 46. Brewer, pull up, no, rebound, Bulut. Bulut likes his matchup, pulls it out, goes with it. Stevens takes his time, lays it up. 47-46 Aliens. Gotta love the pace, the way Aliens playing right now.
Okay, look at him right there. They draw the defense, and Dusan has one of the most pure shots you will see.
Lasmanis on Green, gets through the screen. 7 on the clock. Lasmanis moving him. Green downhill, up. No good. Good block out by Lasmanis. Aliens have the chance for the win. A hesitation dribble, gets to the bucket. 49-46 Aliens. Bivouacs. They're looking inside. Airs, do not foul in this situation. They've got to win by 2. So this will be game point for the Aliens. Let's see what they come up with. Lasmanis up top. Comes off the screen, gets downhill, elevates Stevens up. That's ball game. The Aliens find a way late in the game with half-court offense execution. Look at Lasmanis, turn the corner. Stevens on the weak side. The catch, the quick finish, and that's a ball game for the Aliens. What a comeback after giving up a 15-0 run. And this, finally, you could see the Aliens are whole. And let's throw it over to Nancy with Dusan Stevens.
Dusan, this team was down. You were guys, defensively, you were struggling with fouls. You came in, you started attacking the rim. What changed for the Aliens?
It's just energy. It's just energy with us. We got to try and use as much energy as we can, offense and defensive, and get everybody moving. That way, the defense normally doesn't stick with us when we move the floor so much.
You had 17 points in the game. You were all over the glass. Tell us a little bit about how you met Dusan and decided this is what you wanted to do.
Well, this past season, I was playing overseas in Bosnia, and Dusan is from Serbia, which is the neighbor country. And he saw me playing in the ABA League over there, and I guess he liked the way I played, and he gave me a call, and he was wondering if I was interested in BIG3, and it just all came together, and I like it a lot.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations. Scal.
Thanks, Nancy. All right, let's sum this thing up. 51-48, Stevens with 17 big points. Gerald Green 17, 12 in the second half. But look at, here's the difference. 11 assists for the Aliens, really moving that ball, as the Bivouacs only had 1. All right, that's 2 down and 1 to go. Big win for the Aliens. 51-48, Aliens getting it done. Bivouacs remain no victorious.
Go, go, go. Isaiah Briscoe. 6'9" out of Los Angeles. Co-captain for Trilogy, number 15, Amir Johnson.
All right, week 3 of the Big 3 is in Dallas. 2-0 Ghost Ballers take on the 1-1 defending champ Trilogy. I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside Nancy Lieberman. And Nancy, this Ghost Baller team is a little bit of a surprise. But when you watch and look at them play, it's no secret that they're 2-0.
You know what? It's not that much of a surprise. They finally have their team that's healthy. George Garvin has done an amazing job of putting this team together and then allowing them the freedom to do what they do best, and you're going to see it in a few minutes. And they're undefeated, but they're undefeated because they have Mike Taylor back. He is so important to this team.
Yeah,
he's the catalyst.
Yeah, take a look. With Mike Taylor, 6-1. Without him, 0-3. And look at the difference. Scoring close to 50 and 30. So Mike Taylor, a guy that really makes this engine go.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest stat for me is he was injured in week 6 last year. It made you feel so bad for him because he's worked so hard, and I know how badly he wanted to get back this season, and it's paying off.
Yeah, Mike Taylor plays with a ton of energy. Now let's get into the Trilogy. When you talk about Trilogy, they have a lot of success. They have a lot of balanced scoring. This is last week. Amir Johnson came up big. Isaiah Briscoe, Earl Clark, different guys at different moments can step up. But let's focus on Isaiah Briscoe. I mean, was the 4th man of the year last year? Now he's one of the leaders on the team.
Yeah, he's pretty unbelievable. He's a great defender. He's the youngest player in the league. He's just knows how to play the game. Look, he's playing on a team that's won 2 championships in the first 4 years of the league, just going into year 5. And he's got veterans who are showing him the way, but he's also showing veterans, I am an integral part.
Yeah, big-time player. We talk about playing through contact. Here's the rosters presented by PNC Bank. Amir Johnson really got his feet underneath him last week for Trilogy. Don't forget about David Hawkins. He's been around. Jermaine Taylor, a great story, and one of my most underrated players in the Big 3, Darnell Jackson, for the Ghost Ballers, seems to always make winning plays. Yeah,
Darnell played for me a year ago. He's big, he's strong. I've spent more time with him in the weight room the first 2 weeks in Chicago. I'm like, what are you doing down here? He goes, I'm just trying to get better, bigger, stronger. D-Block, as we call him, is a heck of a player and can shoot the ball from distance.
Speaking of Bivouac, there's Steven Jackson. Second season as Trilogy head coach last year. Did a great job of helping them win the championship. This is already on the phone. Are you ever on the phone before the game?
Well, the cool thing about Steven Jackson is he allows me to wear the jewelry when he's not using it, and I really appreciate that.
Steven Jackson doesn't want to know that he's not the favorite in this game. Trilogy getting 3.5 points. Well, let's get into the rules of the Big Three. You play to 50, no game clock, but there is a shot clock, and you must win by 2. Halftime is 25. Free throws, depending on where you're fouled. There were 2, 3, or even a 4. And the 4-point shot, you just got to have your heel on some part of that circle. Ghost Baller's going big. Darnell Jackson, early turnover.
Yeah, but I like the movement. I like the pass. I like the hard cut to the corner. You're coming over the top. They'll be able to straighten that out.
Flight off the mark. Here's Mike Taylor, Mr. Energy himself. Comes off the screen, gets downhill. Oh yeah, nice move.
He's so quick. You think you have him, and he just blurs by you.
I said, what do you do to stay in shape? He's like, man, I used to play 6 days a week. Now I only play 4, but I still feel really good out there. Amir Johnson inside, there's that jump hook. He's been doing that for years.
Yeah, and don't worry, there's a list of players he's done that on.
Yeah, very good at sealing, and that jump hook's been money. Mike Taylor for 4. No. Oh, it got the friendly bounce. That ball hit the brakes when it got on the rim.
That takes confidence to come out and just put up those 4s.
Briscoe downhill, dribbles through. James White, the originator. Oh, loses the dribble. Taylor, speaking of confidence. Taylor gets it back, kept alive by Johnson.
It's a cool matchup right here, Briscoe and Taylor.
There's Darnell Jackson. Backing down, fading away, yes. He makes winning plays. He is a good player.
Yes, he is. And he's dedicated, and he's just a great person in your locker room.
Already, Steven Jackson want to call a timeout.
I think it's a very good timeout. Some coaches wait, and some say, okay, I've seen enough. There's nothing in the stat sheet right now, but that 4 was made by D-Block, by Darnell Jackson. He pushed the defense down so Mike had the opportunity for space.
Can I see that shot again? How did this ball hit the brakes like that? You ever had a shot like that, Nance?
Every now and again.
It just stopped right there on the rim. All right, let's take another look. Taylor for 3. Now watch this. Ball's coming in. Come on.
Yeah, it wedged.
It was like
it just wedged and fell.
Like those guys that shoot pool, they can just kill the ball right in the corner. That's exactly how that looked. Isaiah Briscoe, liking his matchup, pulls it back. Darnell Jackson on defense. Hezzy up. Good move by Briscoe.
Yeah, that's like running into a brick wall, by the way.
For sure.
And I also like when they switch that and Taylor is on Amir Johnson, you sit on the knees of the big. You just try to tie him up if you're a little.
There's Johnson. Oh, there's no way this is a goaltend. I don't mean to destroy the refs, but I'll just let you decide. You're a coach, you see it different. You tell me.
Well, I need to take a look at this replay right here. Good defense. I thought it was going up.
Yeah,
let's see, up. It's still going up.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
Yeah.
That's a bad
call.
They
can challenge that.
You know what? Yeah, I got this. Let's come over to me. I'll tell you what it is. We don't need to do all this. This is a clean block.
Yeah, I think they're going to end up reversing this.
Yeah, that's a good block. And now he's going to get the free throws out of it.
Correct.
Because it was a foul on the shot, but that's not an and one. That's a good block by Chris Johnson. And look at Mike Taylor, liking the music. Here he goes. It's Mike Taylor's version of the gritty. There's the foul, and there's the block.
I want to give the officials today, Stephanie, Christine, Ian, and David, a lot of credit. They've worked all 3 of these games that we've had today. It's never perfect, but they're doing their best.
Yeah, I mean, basketball is a hard sport to officiate.
It is.
There's a lot to it. Yeah, so no goaltend, Amir Johnson at the line for one. You gotta, when a shot goes up, you gotta look at the offense. You gotta look at the feet. Is he walking? Then you gotta look at the defense. Are there hands down low? Then you gotta look when the ball goes up. It's a lot. But I think, to be honest with you, after week one, day one, I think they've done a great job.
Oh, they have. I mean, nobody wants to not do a great job.
Jackson clears it. Uh-oh, they're asking him to clear. Did not clear. 6 on the clock. 4. They got to go quick. Jackson, fade away. Oh, touch up, big fella.
Wow.
The block.
That's great recognition of the clock and knowing I got to get this thing up.
Clark high off the glass, showing you the skill.
Okay, Earl Clark to me doesn't get enough credit.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is so talented. He can rebound. He can face you up. He was a 5-year NBA vet. He's a big that plays like a guard.
There's Taylor. His energy off the charts, and he'll send this to the second period. Oh, look at Steven Jackson. He is in ball. He is talking smack.
Mike Taylor.
Yeah, getting it done with the pull-up.
Buckets.
They're already jawing.
Buckets.
Ghost Ballers out to a quick start, 12-4. And let's take a look at today's monster moment.
Right here, you can see everybody going after the basketball. Look at the 4-point by Michael Beasley. Bang. And then he will come back and he'll give you a bang, bang. Look at everybody in the paint. Michael goes, this is what I do. And this is what makes me great.
Now, Michael Beasley, the next play, hurt his ankle. Had to be kind of helped off. He's in a boot. We'll get an injury update by next week. But obviously, might need some x-rays, but Michael Beasley, obviously a big part of the Big Three. And those 2 4-point plays, he walked down that lead really quick.
Yeah, he was unbelievable the way that game came back.
Isaiah Briscoe getting downhill, getting to the rim. One way to get your offense and get you going in the right direction is get to the free throw line, but you got to stick them. Jackson out to Taylor, playing with some swag already. Comes off the screen. Attacking. Oh, pump fake, pulls up, yes.
He's unguardable.
He's so
absolutely
quick.
Unguardable what he's doing right now, Mike Taylor.
Mean mugging Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson waving
that's
you.
Nothing me. That's nothing. That's nothing. I do that with my eyes closed. That's nothing. Make him go left. He ain't went left his whole life.
Steven Jackson giving you a live update scouting report. Briscoe inside.
Foul him out. Foul him out. He out of control. Foul him out.
And he's talking about Mike Taylor.
Bring the foul and foul him out again. Foul him out again.
I like this. This is really good. I love the fact that Steven Jackson gets involved. He's a championship coach.
Don't foul him out.
And now he wants, you know what? Let's go after him. Let's go after him.
Hey, we got to make our free throws, baby. Take your time.
All right, we're gonna stay live with Steven Jackson during the one-on-one. Bring the fire.
That's what Briscoe does. He's so good about getting lower than the level of the defense, getting up into your body.
He giving him the ultimate too little. He went all the way down.
Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. He can't go left. He can't go left. He can't go left. He can't go left.
Chris Johnson. Oh, that's a big shot.
Hey, he can't go left. Hey, E.
You know,
all
all
you
he's
gonna do
really
is shoot.
trying
You
to
gotta
do.
get up.
Trying to get in his head.
Yeah, that's what he did when he played in the Big Three.
another
He's doing it
foul.
as a coach. Oh, good save, Mike Taylor. That's a big play by Taylor.
They just have a nice chemistry with this team. This is the best team in Georgia's 5 years in this league.
Yeah.
He's got healthy players. He's got certainly, he's got the bigs that he needs, and then he has the speed and shooters.
Right, and with Chris Johnson able to play the perimeter and Darnell Jackson to be out there, it gives you a size and toughness that you need in the Big Three.
Well, then they have, you know, the veteran Ricky Davis, who's really the architect of this team because they are the GMs, the players.
Oh, they got a push off on Amir Johnson. You always should update the foul situation. Ghost Ballers with 4, Trilogy, that'll be 2. 19-6, Trilogy's got some room to make up here. But I think you're right. Like, we've seen the Ghost Ballers over the years. This is the best group that the Iceman has had.
You know, Ice is my year. We went into the Hall the same year back in '96. I'm just such a, you know, family member with him. I love him.
Johnson, fade away. No, I'm not sure that hit rim.
Isaiah Briscoe.
They can ask for the review, but I don't think that hit the rim. Nancy, you're good at that.
I don't think that hit the
I don't
rim.
think it did either. All right, real quick, goes up. No, definitely not. Jermaine Taylor rises up. Yes. Now, I drafted Jermaine Taylor first game of the season, pops his Achilles. He's worked really hard to get back to this point.
Yes, he has. And, you know, you got two Taylors that can shoot the basketball, that are quick.
Amir Johnson out to Briscoe. Oh, good strong take. Briscoe gets it back. Oh, what a shot.
He is so strong. He has low center of gravity. He can guard bigs. He's quick enough to guard, obviously, the littles, and he is just relentless.
You talked about that going to the basket, but you're right. He is strong and he can hold his line. Oh, they got Johnson with a carry. This is a contentious game. Ghost Ballers 2-0, Trilogy used to winning. This was the game of the day going into this thing.
And here's David Hawkins, a veteran of the Big Three, and I just love what he's doing on behalf of Brittany Griner and doing a lot of PR to try and get that young woman awareness and get her back home.
Hawk's been around.
You know, he's a good guy. He's a great shooter. He's been in this league, but he cares about people. And you can see it says BG in his head. That is, you know, we are Brittany Griner, and we love her, and we want you to come home.
All right, Ghost Ballers 22, Trilogy 12. Trilogy got some room to kind of climb back into this thing. Ghost Ballers just got off to such a great start. There's Taylor up top, inside to Johnson. Hawkins takes it away. Earl Clark, long with it. Taylor, catch and shoot. Oh, another one. All right, Ghost Ballers send it to half. 25-12. Right now, Ghost Ballers clicking on all cylinders. Darnell Jackson with the rundown. Taylor, catch and shoot. And that's going to send it to the half. As I'm going to send it over to Nancy with Mike Taylor.
Mike, you're just playing unbelievable basketball, almost unguardable. What have you been able to do to take your game to this level?
I mean, the new additions on our team has really helped. We're able to spread the floor and play off my energy and play off that quickness. So I'm just doing what I do best, is provide positive energy for my team on offense and defense, and just keep the balance and keep it flowing.
Well, you're unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. All Ghost Ballers in this first half of Game 3. Mike Taylor just making things happen. Can Trilogy get back in? Find out next.
What's your name, boss? Colton. Congrats, man. You guys did great. 5 4-point shots. I mean, I play for the lead this year, bro.
Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. Take away the grumpy cam. Who has that grumpy face? Oh, she's a grump. She's a little grump.
Oh.
Who's grumpy right now?
That's it. That's it.
Who's a grump up there? Who up there grump? Oh yeah, she's mad. What's wrong with you? What did anyone do to you? Why are you so mad? Why are you such a grump? I mean, she wanted to meet Ice Cube. She wanted to meet Ice Cube. Where my grumps at? Oh, alright. Oh, she mad at him. Oh, she mad at him. What did he do? Oh, you got your seats up top. You didn't get your front row. What up, my G's? You ain't gotta be so grumpy. Smile, man. Here's BIG3.
Welcome back to Dallas. All Ghost Ballers in this Game 3, 25-12. Time to take a look at BIG3 Heat Vision, powered by Microsoft. Nancy, what do you got over there?
It's crazy. The Ghost Ballers are 9 of 11 in the first half. Okay, you see those little dots? Check this out right here. I'm taking you 3D. That's where their shots are coming from. And unbelievable. You can just see where the makes are. The 2 misses, 1 from 3, 1 from the left side. They are in fuego, Scal.
No question about it. Mike Taylor's 4 for 5. Jermaine Taylor 2 for 2. And of those 9 for 11 field goals, they even got 1 offensive rebound. And look at this one, Taylor. Ball goes up, hits that backboard, coming off of that right hand, splash. Here he is again, getting downhill, taking his time. And it is all Ghost Ballers inside, Ghost Ballers outside, even Jermaine Taylor off the bench. knocking down 2 big threes, and that one right there sent it over to the half. It is all ghost ballers, and me and Nancy have talked about this squad. The Iceman, this is his best team, led by that man right there. And Mike Taylor is just a flat-out winner when it comes to the big three.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you have players like this that have sacrificed so much to get back, to be able to play, and to now have this type of success. He's fun, he's humble, he's colorful, he loves to entertain, and I have a lot of respect for him.
When you talk to Mike Taylor, this is not a show he's putting on. This man loves hoop.
Yes,
loves
he does.
being out there, loves competing, loves hooping. Earl Clark over to Hawkins, but Earl Clark finishes. Those ballers going with a small lineup right here. They've had success with that big lineup. 25-14. Taylor goes left, pulls up. It's going to be Trilogy ball.
Yeah, Trilogy's got to start going inside, they don't have to force threes, they just have to hit those solid step-in twos and at the rim.
Now, Earl Clark had a tremendous second half last week. Really turned the game around for Trilogy. Taylor coming off screen, pass to Jackson, mishandles, white ball again.
Yeah, that was really good defense, and that pass by Jermaine Taylor, it was just a little bit too low for him to handle.
Here's Clark, gets to the paint, elevates. There's Mike Taylor up top, looking to go right, crosses over, spins back, goes up. 6 on the clock, Taylor, no good. Clark again, in his bag. Trying to find an angle. Nothing. Taylor downhill, elevates, it's blocked by Briscoe.
He's a really good defender, great anticipation and help defender. Watch this, you think you have a layup, and look who is coming and, you know, just rising up to the occasion.
Chris Johnson coming in for Darnell Jackson, sticking with this small lineup. No Ricky Davis today, but he's on the floor being supportive out on the bench.
Ricky is one of the great team players that the NBA and the Big Three has had.
Mike Taylor, pump fake from 4, looking to do work. 3 on the clock, got to go up. Johnson doesn't know. Yes, he does. That's too late. Shot clock violation. Trilogy went to another level defensively. Here's Briscoe, taking his time. He doesn't have a size advantage, but he sure acts like it over Taylor. Mike Taylor from the corner, no. Hawkins gets a look. In and out, Amir Johnson, put back.
Yeah, you got to box him out. He's going straight to the rim. He understands that there's a mismatch.
Those ballers haven't scored yet. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Three fouls on Mike Taylor. Yeah, he got downhill. I'm not sure he was set, but he definitely lowered the shoulder. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. Good job by Isaiah Briscoe. Amir Johnson. Oh, turnover, that's huge. Yeah, you can't try to split the defense on that.
No, you absolutely cannot, because, you know, if there's a turnover below the foul line, it's steal score.
For sure.
Instead of steal possession.
Come on, Zay, let's go, Zay.
Briscoe. Oh, good kick out, Hawkins. Jackson runs down. Here's that big lineup that works so well for the Ghost Ballers. Taylor backdoor, and they got a foul.
was a foul? You call foul? No.
So hard.
You called a foul. You can't challenge a foul. You called a foul.
So hard when it's a coach. The players immediately go, challenge.
Yeah.
And you want to support your players.
Got to use it anyway.
And he's going to do it.
Yeah, that bring the fire is what you do, not challenge it.
Hey.
All right, time to bring the fire. Now, that's a lot of ball. That's a lot of ball. That could have been Trilogy ball. That's a tough ball. Nonetheless, bringing the fire. You got to take 2 dribbles, 1-on-1. Taylor. Hawkins, uh-oh. Mike Taylor gets buckets.
He just gets you herky-jerky. You're trying to stay low, but you can't stay low. It goes against everything you've been taught. Right there, you think he's got, okay, you got him here. No, I don't have him there. He just has counter moves.
Briscoe up top. Step back 3. Out of bounds. It's going to be ghost baller ball. Those are tough, Nancy.
Yeah, they got a nice rhythm. They've got a nice flow. And fabulous roster. Just pros.
Yeah. No, you're right. Johnson inside on the post up. 10 on the clock, lots of time. Jackson sets the screen. Taylor. 4 on the clock, inside, gotta go quick. It ain't gonna count.
You know, Gervin was like that as a player, just cool, confident, has a belief system, and he played the right way and he coaches the right way.
Nice job by Briscoe going baseline. Man, Mike Taylor lost his shoe on the baseline. You're gonna make a show out of this.
Shoe can't contain him. I love it.
29-20 Ghost Ballers. Undefeated Ghost Ballers.
That's right.
Yeah, week 3, big week.
I think they're the only undefeated team.
They are, yes.
In BIG3.
Yeah, Ghost Ballers never been 3 in a row. Chris Johnson downhill. That's a foul. Second foul of the half for Trilogy. Good strong take by Chris Johnson.
Just like the G League, bro. Like the G League all over again.
Hometown DC, 3 NBA seasons.
You know, Steven has to try and get some points, and he's staying with this lineup with 2 shooters, but at some point I think he's going to have to match up to the big lineup of the Ghost Ballers.
Clark, left hand hook. Oh, that's tough. Steven Jackson a little bit in shock of what's going on with his Trilogy team. Clark.
Hey, that's what you do every play. That's what you do every play. Walk it over there and they don't double, lay the ball up, dog. Y'all making it hard. He can't go left. He's not going left. He's not going left.
Oh, he kisses that thing off the glass.
Did that shit go off the backboard, my nigga? Hey, boy, you are the luckiest motherfucker ever. Your shit is broke. Your shit is broke. That shit is terrible. Hey,
Briscoe with a tough take. Good finish by Earl Clark.
You the luckiest nigga I ever seen in my life from shooting. Nigga hit a backboard 3 twice on accident.
also do a really good job of not switching the Ghost Ballers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's either let me through, let me through, let me through, or they get skinny and slide underneath. They do a great job of not letting you walk them down when you switch.
They double
screen
kick.
roll.
Ice up, they double kick.
I agree. I'm just playing against Darnell Jackson. I said people don't understand how good he is.
Oh, he's powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Really
he's
powerful.
smart, he's powerful, and he's going to send us to the last 3. All right, Mike Taylor. Shot is up, off the glass. Steven Jackson, what do you think about that shot? Hot day here in Dallas. Hot inside as well as Ghost Ballers are staying hot. 38-25. Get official Big 3 merch at store.big3.com for league and team apparel, including jerseys, hats, and jackets. Get it all at store.big3.com. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in this building. Take a look. While you guys were looking at commercial, flips, dunks, and guess, oh yeah, look at Cube. Likes what he sees.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Look at Cube, he loves it. You know what else he loves? The way Mike Taylor's been balling out.
Oh, he has to. Cube's a big basketball fan. Right here, D block pushes down. Everybody gets stuck behind the screen. Mike Taylor is putting on a show for everybody in Frisco, Texas. Right here, he's going to go dance with David Hawkins and finish on the other side of the rim. And there's a reason why the Ghost Ballers have been undefeated thus far.
They got everything you would want in a Big 3 team. You got an energy player. They got guys coming off the bench. They have size. They're at Darnell Jackson, who I think is a big-time winning player. They got a really good team. And finally, the Iceman has something to smile about.
And there's, like you mentioned, Ricky Davis. He's on the sideline, and every time they come off, he's talking to Taylor. He's talking to Jermaine. He's talking to Chris or Darnell. He's such an asset to George Gervin and his coaching staff.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, that's all time. That's the all-time leading scorer in Big 3 history, as Isaiah Briscoe just goes right through the contact.
He cleared me out.
Steven Jackson still working the officials, trying to get that foul. That's really the only way for them to get back. Those Ballers right now, just 1 foul in this second half. Look at these reads. Oh, what a block. Earl Clark.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
That was a great block. That was unbelievable because D-Block was right there to finish at the rim, and you got to dunk those.
You do.
You have to dunk those. Look at this right here. You can't be passive. You have to know the help is coming from the strong side.
All right, we got a little bring to fire. Earl Clark, Chris Johnson.
It's a good matchup.
Very much so. Remember, you have to take 2 dribbles. You've got to be inside the 3. And this is a big play for the Ghost Ballers. Oh, nice job. And you called it early. Earl Clark can hoop.
Yes, he can.
Gives you that right hand. Nice body control, finishes.
And just a pro, how he plays and how he disciplines himself.
Taylor gets the contact, elevates, no. Foul on. So it's gonna be a foul on D-block. Darnell Jackson, and that's the third foul for the Ghost Ballers. Always gotta keep track of those fouls in the second half, especially if you're down. 38-29, Ghost Ballers up. Earl Clark's had a strong second half, no good. Quick finish, good recognition.
Those kill you. They just break your heart.
Demoralizing to see something like that. Miss a shot and you just give up an easy, easy layup. Here's Briscoe on the post up. Over to Johnson, flushes it home.
Briscoe is so good.
So strong.
So strong and commanding. He can get by you, he can draw you, he can pass. He does everything.
40-31, 9-point lead. Mike Taylor sliding on the floor, gets back up, into the bag, pulls it back. Come on. Clark up top. Briscoe corner. Did he take it? Yes. Rebound Johnson. Oh. Isaiah Briscoe with the hustle. No, they're going to call Mike Taylor with the foul.
Those are plays that allow somebody else to get back into a game. That's great hustle right there by Briscoe. But Chris Johnson got the rebound and makes an errant pass.
How about this?
Oh,
Mr.
Ricky.
All-Time, yep. Pretty Ricky Davis checking in. Mr. All-Time lead scorer, BIG3, and they're going right at him on the defensive end.
Wait, you just call him Pretty Ricky?
Pretty Ricky. I was his teammate.
Hey, let me tell you, he does so much in the community, he and his wife, and they help underserved kids. I'm just a fan of Ricky Davis.
Big time. Always got a great attitude, great energy.
Oh, he's smiling.
Johnson with the fadeaway.
Take your time.
No. All right, they like this matchup. Briscoe go inside to Clark on Ricky, backing him down. Oh, that's a foul. And that's number 5. Just like that, Trilogy will be shooting in the bonus the rest of the way.
And it's only 3 possessions.
Just like that, 3 fouls, 3 possessions. Advantage Trilogy right now.
Yep.
Here's Earl Clark, jabs, spins, pass to Amir, takes his time, finishes 40-33.
Hey, they're lucky they didn't get a foul.
They are, you're exactly right, because that would have been an and one, and then they would get the
timeouts
ball back.
Hey, timeout, ref, timeout, timeout. Get your blow, get your blow, get your blow. Get your blow, get your blow.
It's good timeout, Nance.
Get E for a second. Get E, you got Ricky Davis. Take a blow, take a quick blow, come get you.
It's a good game. You know, Trilogy is not out of this.
You got Ricky D. But post him up, we in a penalty. Hey.
How do you balance?
Hey, come here. Hey.
All right, first let's listen
we
to
can
what
make
Steven
it now.
Jackson was saying.
Once we get another foul, that they won't touch the ball again for the rest of the game. And we walk this bitch away. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I only got 1 timeout. I just burned one so y'all can rest. Only got 1 left.
So translate that message for us. He wants him to go inside.
Has to.
If you get the ball,
You said it.
hold on.
Bonus.
If Ricky D on you, go make them switch. Make Ricky D switch on him. Yeah.
All right, who's had a great second half? Earl Clark. He's made some timely buckets on the bench right now. 13 points, 11 in the second half, 5 boards. He had a good second half last week as well.
Well, he brought them back in my opinion. You know, he's been averaging 10.5 and about 7 rebounds a game, and he is, like I said before, he's a big who plays like a guard.
Mike Taylor off the bounce. 3 on the clock, Ricky Davis. And they got a foul on the 3. Ooh. As a coach, that's got to kill you. You play great defense.
Well, it was a nice kick-out pass here, and Ricky is a shooter. And what shooters do is they shoot the ball.
They do. This is a big shot right here for Ghost Ballers. A 3 for a 3. And there's the body contact.
I love these rules.
Yeah, so do
love
I.
it.
Davis. Oh, off the mark. That's a big miss. They haven't cleared it yet. They haven't cleared it. Hawkins. Oh, step back, the step through. No. Oh. Oh, he didn't see it. They're gonna have to go to the replay.
Yeah, at a point in the game like this, you have to, the official's doing the right thing. If you didn't see it, nobody else did, you got to go to the monitor. Every possession is so crucial right here.
Yeah, you got to get it right. I don't know what they're huddling up. Just take a look. All right, you're called, Nance. You're good at this stuff. Ooh.
Well, it looked like they hit the ball together, but it might have gone off Briscoe's hand last. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think you saw it right. The first, here we go. It's a great angle. I mean,
that's tough. It was simultaneously.
And he didn't make a call. So it's not like one has to be overturned. Well, on Ghost, Trilogy ball. Woo! Briscoe, downhill, up, high
yes,
off
sir.
the glass. How smooth was that?
Hey, get a stop, y'all.
Over,
hey, remember one thing, we in a penalty.
And took it to the basket. All right, so that's 4 fouls on Trilogy.
Hey, Zay, don't worry about it,
And here comes D-Block back
no
into the
fouls,
game.
No more fouls.
And I've seen this story before. D-Block makes winning plays in the last 10 points. Let's take a look at when D-Block's on the floor.
Yeah.
Both teams going with their super big lineups.
Hey,
Taylor up top, pulls up. No. Briscoe.
Get out, Earl.
They want the ISO, going to the back down. Earl Clark up top for 3, yes.
Earl Clark, this is your half. You are just rolling.
14 and a half
Shoot him,
for
Mike.
Earl Clark.
Shoot it, Mike. Yes, sir.
They got him with a travel.
Yes, sir.
BIG3 referees letting them play.
He's been out of control. So the game started.
Yeah, you mentioned Earl Clark has 16 points. Just playing great basketball.
Yeah, 14 of those in the second half, coming up big. Jermaine Taylor in the game. Briscoe looking for contact. That's a foul. That's a big foul.
He's so good at getting low, getting under you. Watch this. You spin and watch him go into you with the left shoulder. He doesn't extend the arm. That's why he doesn't get offensive fouls. But he's like, let's play.
All the guys, elite guys in this league, have no problem playing through contact. When guys that put people on their shoulders and go where they want to go, Isaiah Briscoe's one of those guys.
Well, he did that last year, his first year in the league, and one of the things you noticed was the physicality with the basketball.
Rest of the way, Trilogy in the bonus. Briscoe on the back down. Gets inside, dips his shoulder, and one.
And he makes this, and they get the ball back.
Briscoe doing his thing right now.
One shot for Isaiah Briscoe.
Man, did Trilogy walk down this lead or what? Here he is again, same spot. Briscoe to the cup again. No, Amir Johnson. Chris Johnson with the board. Pull up three, wow.
Not the shot you really want to take.
All right, here's Earl Clark, hot hand in the second half, taking his time. Finds a spot, elevates, yes.
Just like a surgeon.
Just like that, Trilogy up by 5. What has happened here? Taylor, no. Clark, I'm not sure he cleared, but now they cleared. Briscoe for 3, no. Johnson, board. Johnson for 3. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Big shot, Chris Johnson. Iceman wants to talk it over.
That is one big shot by Chris Johnson, recognizing that he had the defender's hands down. He could see the rim, and he goes right up. Huge, because they've been dominated in the second half.
Yeah, they were really struggling to score. Chris Johnson makes a big shot. All right, so in this second half, it's all Isaiah Briscoe and Earl Clark. Look at him go to work, man.
Well, you can see Earl right here. He just gets the angle, finishes left to the basket. He can go left or right. One more time. He just follows the ball to the basket. A great offensive rebounder. And the block shot by Briscoe. This has been a very entertaining second half by Trilogy.
37 of their 45 points and a steady diet in the second half as Isaiah Briscoe goes high off the glass. This man has been unstoppable.
Well, not only is he unstoppable, but Trilogy's done an amazing job of not fouling. They are not even close to being over the limit. And they've taken advantage of the ghost ballers.
I give Steven Jackson a ton of credit. He's mentioned that right from the start. We are going to the rim. We're going to make them foul us, and that's what's happened. Oh, Briscoe taking his time. Tough. 47-43 is a big possession for Ghost.
Point game, Trilogy. Come on.
Johnson, oh, will he do it? A 4-pointer? Oh my gosh!
Wow, what a clutch shot by Chris Johnson. The shot fake to get the defense off of him and to finish.
Chris Johnson with the ghost ballers last 7. Oh, they move it. This is for the win. Earl Clark, exclamation point, gets it done. Trilogy 50, Ghost Ballers 47. What a comeback by Steven Jackson and the Trilogy. Inside, Briscoe beating you with the scoring, goes over to Earl Clark for the 3 and nails it. 40 of the 50 points. And look at Steven Jackson, he knew it.
Thank you, IQ. Thank you, Texas. We love you.
Trilogy. And the Ghost Ballers now 2-1, their first loss of the season. Nancy's with Earl Clark.
I'm here.
Go ahead, Nancy.
Earl, what happened in the second half? You totally took over the game. Your aggression, facing up to the basket. What was your mindset?
Yeah, that's just the job that I have to do on the team, you know. Play defense, score.
and just try to pick my spots. We got a lot of offensive guys, so I try to not to be over aggressive in the beginning and just wait for the game to open up.
The game-winning shot for any player at any point in their career, what does that feel like?
Oh, it feels great, man. I'm with a new team. I'm just trying to find my way. We needed this win tonight, and the fact that we came for it back, it goes to a testament that we're some fighters, and we're going to be a place to reckon with.
Congratulations.
Once again, Earl Clark comes up big in the second half, walks down the lead. Ghost Ballers get their first loss of the season, and look at Trilogy, 50-47. What a day in the Big D.